At 5:05, we have a deliberations meeting, and we can start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
All right, thank you so much. And we can start by roll call.
Peter Ripper?
No.
Paulette Kuzo?
Here.
Lee Daly?
Here.
Christina Kelly?
No.
No. Adele Jokovitz? Yes. Neil Fink? Not yet.
I'll be here later.
Catherine Gusson?
I'm
Roneen Patel?
Here.
Laura O'Brien?
here.
All right, that concludes roll calls. So do we have, everyone have a list of today's agenda for the appeals?
We usually have a.
That's fine. All right, who wants to go first?
Can I just say something before we go?
Yeah.
Last night, and I've noticed a few nights earlier, there seems to be a trend of us looking up comps when somebody's presenting the appeal, and then arguing that those comps are better than the ones that the fellow provided. That's really not our job. If they provided comps that make sense and that match with their dwelling or land, whatever they're appealing, it's really not our job to argue that. They came under, oh, this is what they're presenting. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But it's not our job to try to change it.
Wait, I guess I'm failing what you're saying. So
what I'm saying is, let's say I presented an appeal, I'm presenting an appeal,
Yeah.
on Main Street.
Yeah.
And the appellant has comps, and I go over the comps.
Yeah.
And then after I'm done, I say, does anybody have any questions, any discussion? And you say, well, you know what, I found a house at 22 Main Street, and I think it's better than those comps. That's really not our position, that's not our job. Because what we're finding is, it doesn't match what the comps are, and so we've wasted time.
I mean, it can be a waste of time, but I also think that could be a case to be made if they're trying to vote on it. And
If it's affirming what they found,
yeah,
it's
then
good.
But most of the
Yeah.
time, and that's true, that would be right, except most of the time, it doesn't affirm it, it argues that they're wrong. And that's not our job. They came, if the comps are wrong, and everybody realizes, or somebody says, wait a minute, that's not right, that's different. But if nobody has an objection to the comps that are being provided, but they just want to add something to it that negates what the appellate is saying, that's really not our job.
I mean, I think if we're gonna do either way, I don't think it's one or the other. If we're gonna use a comp to approve or a comp to deny, or a case for either can be made. So I mean, I don't think we should rule one way out or the other.
Well, we are spending a lot.
Totally agree.
A lot of time.
Yep,
Which, they deserve our time, but
yep,
so much time.
yeah.
So, maybe
We have to
what
play
they
it by ear,
have
but I'm
is-
just saying that last night there was too much of the,
There was so much of that.
and then we had to go check it, and then it wasn't right, and well, I have this one, but that wasn't right. It takes up a lot of time, so I guess we'll play it by ear, we'll see what happens.
Alright. But is it okay if I call the meeting in order now?
Yeah.
Alright, great. And anyone have a preference to start first?
I'd like to get started. I've got
Yeah.
2 days worth of,
Okay.
I don't necessarily have to get through
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
fine.
list, but,
If you wanna get through a few and then now, then
Right.
maybe later on.
then don't have to keep talking constantly sometimes. So, I'm going to start with appeal number 883. This is at 102 Dill Road. The appellant has requested a value of $800,000, while the town has valued this at $832,900.
I'm sorry, what's the ask amount?
800.
I have 550. So you have 800. Oh, wow.
No?
It's 102 Dill Road, right?
Yes. This says 800.
Does. Okay. So what do we do when it does that? What do we do? What do we do? I just change it. It's not
I'm
always-
looking at my notes just to see if the appellant tried to drop it when he or she looks like it's a she, was in with me. No. I didn't see a note that she was questioning. spreadsheet with the number. So, okay.
Did they add anything? There's nothing in this file.
She said, is there anything in the file?
Spreadsheet. Oh, I don't see the spreadsheet. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, never mind.
Spreadsheet in the file,
Yeah, it should be.
but it's still. Yeah. The number you had was,
I had 500.
there's a 583 assessment.
Yeah, I
That's
think
not
that
the
was
value.
it, yeah.
So that could be the confusion. Okay. So we
These aren't solds. These are just comparisons.
Yes.
she's presented 6 comps. Some of them are actually quite close. 102 Dill, 331 Wormwood, 400 Wormwood. Well, this one is 102 Dill. I forgot to say that. He's also got 70 Yarrow, 85 Yarrow, 40 Maywood. The 201s on Wormwood are close in square footage, and I believe they're in the same part of town. I don't know if you real estate people are familiar with that part of town. I'm not.
Yep.
So that is similar to, it's close to Dill, Wormwood.
Yep, right around the corner.
So that's probably a good comp. The appraisals for the 2 comps were, one was 751,000, 100 was 803,000. So compared to the town of 832, they're not that far off. The other notes I have here. They're all about a quarter of an acre. Living space, 1740, 1654, 1890. They're not way far apart, but they're all the same.
Not quite sure why she used those as comparisons when you look at them. Because they're all about, I mean, with the exception of 175 Wormwood, that's,
I hate to say this, but she didn't really do herself any favors. She didn't give us any sold comps. There's plenty of sold comps on Wormwood, and she didn't give us any. And the ones that did sell, that are in her condition, are a lot higher. I mean, I'm not seeing any proof here. Hate to say it, but.
did she say something too about why, like the condition of her house, was it falling apart, or? I'm just curious because I can't.
She didn't, I don't have any notes about the condition being bad. That's the other thing. What's that?
She didn't present that anything.
No,
It's a nice looking house. That's
you are larger space assessed lower than her house, but I don't see that.
she,
I don't know.
I don't think she deserves it. She's not enough for you.
It's really
she's
hard to tell
asking-
because she hasn't given us any information about her own home.
I agree.
Last time she bought it, the photos were extremely dated, but you know, that was a long time ago. Did she do anything to it since 2010?
Or did you ask her for any sold comps?
Anything sold, Laura?
Yes, a couple of them were sold comps.
Okay, which one?
I believe the 475 Wormwood was, and 400 Wormwood. 400 Wormwood. I found a sale, 760,000 in June of 2025.
Yeah, but that 400 closed for, wait a minute. Wait, 400, hold on.
400 Wormwood.
That is, oh no. 175.
No, that 400 Wormwood hasn't sold in a long time. I don't know where she got that. That's not a sold.
That's my research, and I probably looked at a bad file, so.
You want us to vote on this?
I
or-
saw 14 Dill with a sale, 1,210 in October of 25. I don't know if you guys know something.
A million?
It sold for $1.2 million.
14 Dill,
Uh-huh.
Sold for $1 million. I thought that sold for over $1 million.
yeah,
It sold for 1.2.
It's
yes,
not helping her either.
that doesn't help her
No.
at all.
I think, I'm not the manipulator, so it doesn't mean I just move on. We have nothing to go on.
Well, we have to.
Yeah, she just didn't prove her case, and
I'm at the vote,
unfortunately,
but that's what I mean.
unless she was told you need to come back with some sold comps, she didn't prove her case.
So, do you want to vote on this, or do you want to hold off?
You could vote, how do you vote so she can come back next year?
Deny.
We have to deny this.
Situation isn't gonna change.
Since we could give her her requested value, which isn't,
You didn't really mean it, so.
well,
They didn't. And I am the biggest sack.
I don't know that that small ask, she's reducing it, I don't think. A couple of these comps didn't seem to go for less than that.
You know, I would say this, if that's all she submitted, and no, you didn't ask her to bring you sold comps by saying, this is no good, bring me sold comps. If you told her that she needed some more information, she chose not to bring it, then we're done.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Want me to move that we accept or not accept?
Well, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we have to vote. Do you, I forgot what I can do. Would you like to call the motion? And we have a second.
We don't need a second.
We have a
You
second.
need a second.
Okay.
Just grant in part, right, like what she asked for, and then nobody votes for it, right? And then
Right, that's what you do.
Well,
No,
we
you don't have to, you don't have to.
Right, that's what I'm saying, but-
Say, if you don't think she made her case, Laura, then you're gonna make a motion to, you always have to make it in the affirmative. You're gonna make a motion to accept her value, and then we'll vote on that. So just do that, just make a motion.
That sounds good.
we need the
I'll-
sheet.
Yeah. I make a motion to grant the appellant's request to reduce the value of the appraised property from 832,900 to 800,000.
This is Veronique, I'll second that motion.
We
We're
can,
not seconding it.
Oh, we're not anymore?
No, we don't second anything.
not in a small group like this.
Got it, okay. Okay,
No, we can discuss still.
I think we
I
said
think
that's
we
enough.
discussed.
What's that?
I think we already did.
Okay.
We discussed.
So I'd like to call a vote. So all those in favor of approving this appeal, raise your hand. All those opposed, raise your hand.
Opposed.
Elaine Sanders.
Yes, she said opposed.
And the request is denied.
Okay, next.
Let's go.
The next one I have is appeal number 884. It's 1463 Black Rock Turnpike, number 2. This is a condo. I guess it's the Maplewood Complex. Some of you may know where that is.
Oh, I know where it is.
Near Chips.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like on the other side of the street. It's set it down, you can't really see it that well.
Chips. Go behind Chips.
Yeah, sort of.
No, it's the other side of the road from Chips.
Yeah, it's across the street from you.
But there's buildings kind of in front of it. If you happen to go by the entrance to the complex, then you can see a few buildings. They're mostly townhouses stacked together, from what I
Oh,
can
I know where they are.
see.
Okay.
Yep.
So before we start, do we set a motion?
We said we don't have to do the motion at the beginning
Oh,
anymore.
you don't?
No, we don't even know.
Alright.
This unit is a townhouse in between 2 units, to be marked, built in 1980. 2,245 square feet. Original kitchen and master bath.
What's the town in the estimate?
Oh, okay, town value is 500,400
This is 500.
and 400 different. This one, I didn't know. It says 445 requested value. So, original kitchen and master bath, cracks in the wall in 1 bedroom, chimney lining needs replacement, cracks in the tub. And I said, I live in a condo, I said to myself, you don't have to fix those. The condo has to fix those.
It's what?
Cracks in the wall, cracks in the tub.
Well, I don't know if every condo's the same.
Connecticut Common Interest Ownership Act would say they're part of the original build, and therefore the condo's responsibility. I would be surprised if they aren't.
We have a sale in October of 25 for $485. Looks like it might have sold off market.
Yeah, I have that one too. That was unit 13.
Yep.
Updated
There it
kitchen, she told me.
Yep.
It has a 3rd bathroom.
Okay.
Is that the Maplewood condos? Yes?
Correct.
Yeah.
Are they number 11?
She's number 2.
Oh, number 11.
No,
Another one in August of 24 for $480.
Find that out.
she says original kitchen and master bath. That's her responsibility if she wants to upgrade it. The cracks in the wall, the chimney lining and the cracks in the tub should be the condo's responsibility. This unit is close to the street, Black Rock Turnpike.
But isn't she responsible for the wall thing? I mean, feel everything that?
If
It's a condo, right?
If there are cracks in the wall, that's the condo. Unless she, ran a vacuum cleaner into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
The chimney lining and cracks in the tub. These are original as-built conditions. She did have a couple comps. Did you mention some those earlier, Bill?
What?
The comps?
Maplewood.
Yeah, there were 2.
480,000, unit 11, and 485, unit 13.
Okay, I cannot, interesting. Can't see the prices, but I can see.
And also one in October or November of 23 as well. So there's 3 in that complex.
One for 485?
Unit 13 went for 485
Yes.
in October of 25. Unit 11 went for 480 in August of 24. Unit 3 went for 415 in November of 23.
For some reason, it's not loading up. Can you read out the square footage for those? Colleen, can you read out the square footage of those? Like, for some reason, mine's not loading.
Unit 3 is 1502 square feet. Hold on one second.
That's the account as well.
Unit 11 is 1434 square feet. And unit 13 is 1434.
Okay, so they're all similar in size, but they're also all close to their appraised value.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So we've certainly got to stay in that same range. 480, 485. She's asking for 45.
Yeah, I still feel like compared to the comparisons, you know, to Wood versus Flat Rock, I know it's not that different, but like it's still pretty on par with what we have on the current appraised value.
She an end unit? She an end unit?
No, she's between, it's between two.
Yeah, number 2 she would be, yeah.
And then unit would be nicer. I'm sure it'd have more windows.
Right. You know, that's really pricey.
So she's asking like 440.
Right. And everything's sold above that.
Yeah.
If you adjust them up, they're all a higher number than.
And she's currently at 500.
Right, so, I mean, if you wanted to make them par with 13 and 11, you know, it would be 15.
That's the most you can.
Yeah, you
That's
could
the
do,
most we can do.
you could do $15,000, which would then put her on par with those other,
With Maplewood.
With Maplewood, right?
yeah, with that unit,
I mean,
with that condo.
Unit 11 and unit 13, she'd be more in line with most of the valuations.
but they're also not the same.
They're not exactly the same.
Right.
She hasn't done, the unit number 11 is fully remodeled.
So do you want to do a partial or do you want to keep her original appeal?
It is her original. Says 4.
Her repeal is 445,
445.
which is lower than any of them.
You could go 483, which is in between 485 and 480.
Yeah, that was kind of looking for comparison between like comparing it to the other Maplewoods. 485 would be her number that she'd be looking at. If you wanted to look at a partial, because we're looking at the comps and they're all close to what she currently has appraised.
They're all closed.
Did she give you photos of the interior of her house?
Yeah, they're in the.
Yeah, they're in here.
I
can't say that, well, mostly they're exterior. I can't say they told me very much. I mean, the exterior,
I see.
certain vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like
That's
13 is like more well done versus her unit, well, unit 2.
She does show some cracks somewhere here. But again, she needs to
The
get,
kitchen is terrible. Her kitchen is not even close to what the other ones sold for 480 and 485. I say give her value that she asked for. Still higher than number 3, which timestamp would have been. Hold up.
unit 3. The kitchen doesn't look bad.
No, hers looks pretty bad compared to Unit 13.
It doesn't? Are those the brown cabinets?
No, I'm saying hers is bad compared to Unit 13. Hers is the brown cabinet, yeah.
And her bathroom is bad too.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is her responsibility.
Yeah, that would be better.
But Laura, that's irrelevant. I mean, everybody has a responsibility to do whatever they want to do with their house, so she's no different than anyone else. So,
Well, you're not responsible for fixing structural issues
well, we're not talking about.
in a condo.
Right, but we don't know that those are structural.
Well, a
We're
crack in
talking
the
about
tub.
that.
A crack in the tub could be she dropped something in it.
I understand.
You don't know, we don't know what happened. Yeah.
I
If you
just,
timestamp the other one at number 3, which was in rough shape, that brings you to 466, 294. So the ones that are all fixed up, the highest is 485. Timestamp the one in November of 23 brings us to 466, 294. I think that's closer to where she should be.
The 466?
So 466, 300, round it up. Okay, I can go with that.
Are you okay with that, Laura?
yes, I'm okay.
Okay, so make the motion.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we grant this appeal in part and approve the plus new value of 460, what did you say?
66, 300.
66, 300.
466.
466.
This is Ronika, I'll second that motion. Oh, right, sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't have it.
It's all right.
Doesn't hurt.
For all those in favor of granting this appeal, raise your hand.
Me.
Passes unanimously.
Okay, next.
Next I have 321 Post Road,
What's the appeal number?
153.
Post Road?
That's the address. It's, I looked it up and now I can't, oh, it's near the Circle Hotel.
I know.
Near the
Okay.
Circle Hotel.
Okay, so just so you know, these are those 2 little stone capes that as soon as you pass the hotel on the right-hand side, there's like 2 capes that are up on a hill. And yeah, that's one of these. So they will be backing up to that giant new construction.
Oh, where the circle is, right?
They're across from like the physical synergy place and they're right on Fairfield Avenue.
Not very nice location.
No.
And she also had a 321. There was a photo in here too of the utility pole that's really stuck right in the front yard.
What's the town amount, the ask amount?
What's that?
The town amount and the ask amount?
The town amount is $453,394. The ask is $325. Now, this is the picture of the large pole that's right in front of the house. And that happens in a lot of places.
I don't want to report, but she just bought it July
Yes.
2025. I mean, at
She did.
460,000. So I don't see how she has a case of going all the way down to 325 even with the construction. She just bought it.
Well, that's a valid point.
I think
And
so.
the only thing I will say about this is she knows she paid too much for it because she was getting a divorce and I happen to know Angie. And she was desperate and needed something for, her children and herself, and that was the only thing she could find that she could afford. So,
And I made a note, the homes sat on the market for 87 days.
oh yeah, that no one wants that. location, yeah.
Well, she also
now-
bought Little Big below asking price.
But now her property is going to be impacted by that monstrosity that's going up.
So then the question is, what, yes, the question is how much of
I have a
an
thought on
impact-
it. My thought on it is that she's asking for less than what she paid, I believe.
How much did she pay?
She's asking for $325.
Right. So I think at this point, because they're gonna build that thing, and it is gonna impact her property a lot, I think we should deny it, and then let her come back next year after the building is built or underway, and it may make a difference in the value then.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say the same thing, Paulette. I think she'll
Yeah,
have a
because-
better
yep.
case when that is actually built, because that is
She'll have a much better case.
definitely going to impact. She's gonna have a condition factor for sure.
Yep, yeah, for
Right,
sure.
For
How would
sure.
that suggestion get to her?
We have to deny it.
And what-
And she has the right to come back.
Yeah, well,
No, does she
Believe
know?
me, I'll
People can
tell
get the
her.
message out.
she'll get the message.
Oh, Helene said she'll.
I'll tell her.
We'll tell her.
She's a friend of
No,
mine.
that's my
I'll tell
question.
her.
It's not like there's a feedback loop.
No,
She'll get the message.
Yeah.
She'll get the message.
So are we okay to vote on this now?
I'm okay.
Okay.
All those in favor of approving appeal number 153 to the requested value of $325,000, please raise your hands. All those opposed, please raise your hand.
Deny.
And she'll get the
I
message.
guess rejected.
Okay, good.
I mean, she'll still get a rejected anyways.
It's, sorry, it has to be done this way.
In a way, we're doing, it's better for her.
No, I'm not
Yeah, she can
disagreeing.
come back. It's too bad she's gotta pay those taxes for a year, but.
Next one is, are we ready?
Yep.
641 is the number. Appeal number 641. And it's at 27 Rhode Island Avenue. From the state's streets.
Yes, yep.
Where's she asking for?
Town valued this at $506,820.
516,
516.
820.
820, I'm sorry. And she's requesting, I think it's a she, well, there's two people there, Emerson
What's
and
on here?
Violet Lumani, between something from the range of 420 to 450.
I had 400.
Well, mine is,
420.
Nothing explained.
No, in your notes, you put 435 or 450, yes.
yes.
Got it.
We'll have to pick a number.
Yeah, well,
1924.
So what are we putting?
so what number would you use?
Why don't we discuss it first before we decide?
Well, you didn't ask a number.
Yeah. 1,600 square feet with 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, no garage.
So that's the comp that you're all talking about.
Yeah, that's right. And there's 3 comps that she gave me. They're not lower than what she's asking for, they're more. Well, except the last one. It's on Walker Turnpike.
So, or just for simplicity, you want to just go for the 425 number to talk about for now, and then if we do a partial, we can look at 450. But for simplicity's sake.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Or okay. So then the first comp we're looking at would be the 1924, right?
Yeah. The other thing that is a concern, it's a non-conforming lot. Meaning, they can't tear it down, they can't build new, they can't really do anything with that lot. How big is the lot, you know?
0.11.
Well, 0.11.
Okay. How much?
0.11.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can do anything. The setbacks, we don't have.
Yeah, but the non-conforming is what,
But it's pre-existing
Yeah, but
one.
This is another one of those, it's existing non-conforming. Back in the day, like when they built this house in 1924, you were allowed to put houses on small lots like this. My house is on a non-conforming lot. That doesn't mean like it's a problem. It just means it is what it is. You live on a small lot. You know, can they do something with it? Yes, they could probably expand a little bit if they wanted to. It does have its limitations in that your setbacks are going to really limit you as to what you can do. But the whole idea of a non-conforming lot is not a hardship. You know what I mean? I mean, they can't expand it as much as they might want to.
It's just a hardship relative to other properties in the neighborhood. It's an argument. But we bought it.
So what is their argument?
Because I can't see. Here it is.
I think they're looking at 270 Oakwood being sold at
Oakwood's not a good comp.
Yeah.
It's not in the same area.
And then 27 Bradley.
Well, that's not in the same area either, not even.
And then last but not least, 1411 Black Rock.
And I mean, are they, let me just.
He also talks about properties such as 130 Massachusetts Avenue.
What about that one?
He says if utilized as a comparable, reflects post-renovation conditions.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather see, I'm looking in that neighborhood because that's a very specific neighborhood. I want to see if there's anything else over there. Give me a second.
130 Massachusetts Avenue.
That's a very small house.
Yes.
It's very oddly shaped. I mean, I'm looking.
Well, they're all different. Look at them.
It's a 1918 house.
Yeah.
Whatever they can jam them in a hole.
That's what it was.
Right away. I don't remember, but probably, I don't remember who lived in it. And they,
130 Massachusetts Avenue has been renovated.
Well, yeah, if you look at it.
And I don't think he can do much with things. That's the issue here.
I mean, they're both 2-bedroom houses. This one on Massachusetts Avenue is only 1,124 square feet. However, it was all redone.
Right.
You know,
And judging from her case, like,
and that's sold for $582,500 in October of 25. But you know, the appellant's property is also a 2-bedroom, but it's 1,600 plus square feet. So, and he's at 416,820.
so like out of the
16,820, yeah.
So out of the 3 comps, and I'm sorry if I interrupted, or if you're, but just like judging from the 3 comps, 270 Oakwood, 27 Bradley, 1411 Blackrock, the only one that comes close to her asking price would be the 1411 Blackrock, and those are just 2 separate properties. I don't see the huge comparison between the 2.
Well, I don't think any of them are good comps. I mean, they're
Right.
just
Right.
I just don't know if you made a good enough case to bring it all the way down to 4.5, or even 450 for that matter. Even with it, but what happened to 4.5.
I mean, do you see any other comps, Paulette?
Actually, you were looking, so I didn't look. I
don't.
in.
And I mean, I'm trying to think of where else I could compare that.
Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont.
Oh, yeah, all those states.
Georgia, I got them all, but the only one that has sold is on Massachusetts, unless there was any,
130 Mass.
unqualified. Let me just see.
I don't know of any others that sold over there.
No.
sell?
I mean,
Do they, like,
kind of
just
have to
buy
stick
it?
to that neighborhood, don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree, we have to stick there, because it's unique in its own way, it's got its limitations, so it'd be too hard for us to make an adjustment in a different neighborhood.
No?
No, I think they were bought. That's it.
Oh,
What'd you say?
They bought it in 2006. That was asking when they bought it.
I missed the,
I don't,
I mean, I have enough to vote off of, and if anyone else had any questions. Are you still looking, Helene, or did you want to?
Yeah, I'm not finding anything,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay. And going off of what she has too, but.
2006.
Any other questions for deliberation?
Do we want to give, he's asked it a rate, 425 to 450. Are we more inclined to get the low end or the high end?
I'm more inclined to give him nothing, because he has no comps that make sense. He can't find anything in that neighborhood that matches what he wants.
Right.
Well, what's
His
nothing?
comps are higher.
425?
No, what I'm saying is no. I'm saying no. Go with the town's value. Deny the appeal, because that's just my opinion. I don't see how he's proven that
agree.
his property should be that price. Wait, what do you think?
I agree.
I mean, I'm the first one to grant an appeal. I go out of my way, but this, I just don't see.
No, but
You're
and this
finding.
is here's a perfect example. When it looks like we're approving everything, we're not, because if it makes sense and you give us you prove your case, we are going to grant your appeal. But if you don't and you haven't given us the proof, we're going to deny it.
Yeah, so does everyone have enough to go off of for a vote?
I mean, you don't have to vote that way. I'm just saying that was my idea. I don't think there's any more to discuss.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
Exactly. Let's just move on. Let's
Yeah.
vote.
Laura, are you okay with this?
Yeah, so for appeal number 641, to grant the appellant's requested value to 425, all those in favor, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand.
Deny.
And the vote, or the appeal is denied unanimously.
Okay. Next.
Moving on to appeal number 264. This is at 240 Villa Avenue.
Is this a multi-family or a single family?
Two-family. Downstairs is rented $2,000 a month. The town valued this at $520,300. The appellant has requested $306,320.
No.
Are you sure that's their appraised value, or because
That's the assessed
initially they
value?
wrote assessed in
It
both?
says 520.
Yeah, I think they put the wrong numbers.
Yeah, I think that's the appraised value, so you want to,
I
Assessed value.
have a note, should be $520,300.
that's what we have.
That's what we have.
We have to talk to them and
Right,
explain.
but what I'm saying is, since it looks like they put the assessed value on both lines, then maybe the 306 is still the assessed value, and we should make that the appraised value,
Right.
what she's asking for. It would have been good to clarify that at the
But it
meeting.
isn't easy to tell what she's really asking for.
No, I think she's broke down the assessed value for 306. So what's the calculation?
437,600.
What is that again? I'm sorry.
437,600.
It's a little less, it's like 90.
All right, so we're looking at a figure of 437,600
Correct.
for appraised value, right? Yeah, mark, yeah.
This is the true fixer-upper.
Purchase it was.
I'm reading.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty. I love color photos.
Oh my God, look at this. Ay, 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 ay.
I'm sorry, but I'm confused. The ask amount
So it looks like they were putting down the assessed
Oh, okay,
values.
so that's where the 437 should go?
Yeah,
I'm
430.
gonna ask them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
437.6.
600, yeah. Okay.
When did they buy this house?
2000.
This house has been like this for 26 years.
Or, I don't know.
It's probably gotten worse over the years.
I mean, we have the actual property itself at 82,000 and the land at 437, so even if you brought down the dwelling to even 0, it's still,
Well, how big is this lot?
I mean, that would bring it down to closer to where she's asking, but that would bring it
On a
about.
quarter of an acre.
3/4 of an acre?
Yeah.
0.22.
0.22.
Oh.
So have they done anything to this since they bought it?
It doesn't look it. We're not seeing the inside, I don't think.
What? All right, let's see, two-family on so,
But
When
anyway,
they bought the home, their lawyer said the home had been moved from Bridgeport, maybe in the 1900s. It might explain why there's nothing level in the house.
you're saying it's not even worth repairing? There's nothing worth repairing in the house. They're just gonna let it go.
They're gonna let it go, as long as they can get somebody to rent it.
they bought it as a fixer-upper too.
Yeah. And then didn't fix it up.
Right.
Are they living in it? They live in this house?
Downstairs is rented.
Do they live upstairs or is it just empty?
Look at it.
Well, it's usually.
Doesn't say.
You usually see it on the field.
So how'd you come up with the figure?
I'm looking.
I mean, I'm looking at the outside of the road view. The lawn is, I mean, this is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to go to 437.
4 bedrooms, 2 baths, partially finished basement. Lot's not bad.
You have some sales in two-family in the base valuation year.
Yeah, she gave me some two-family sales. One on
333 Lennox sold for 475 in September of 24.
Oh, I see where she,
It's in rough shape.
I see where she got her figure of 437,600. She basically took the dwelling to 0. So if you take if you take 520,300, her current appraised value, minus the 82,700 that we have for the dwelling, that's how she gets the requested value of 437,600. So she's asking to bring the dwelling down to 0. That's how she came up with her figure.
which is sort of logical.
I mean,
Except
it's still a
someone's
building.
living there, though.
Okay.
So how can,
The only value, yeah, where you have value is you can rent it. So you
Right.
can get rental income for some period of time until you get rental income.
Not that it matters in this case, but I wonder if she's even got a rental CO. Because I don't think they'd give her one in a house in that condition.
no, I agree.
That doesn't matter, I'm just saying that, but it has nothing to do with it.
We have no,
It can be knocked down and rebuilt.
Yeah,
So they
she's got enough land.
Yeah. And there's zoning for that size house on that, so. For 2,300 square foot house.
But, in a B zone.
Duplex. You have enough frontage, I don't know.
It's a busy street.
Yeah, in a B zone on Villa Road, Paula, what would a builder pay for that?
Let's see, it's on a quarter acre, so it's got enough room. Puts us side by side. I don't know, he might pay 500 for it.
He might pay 450. Oh, you know
Might
what?
pay 450 for it.
Shoot, we just did that one over, the one I told you. Remember, what street was that? Hold on. Remember the one I said, oh, this could be a tear down, and then sure enough, a few days later,
Yes, where was that?
it was over
Oh, man.
in Tungus Hill.
Yeah.
Was it Berkeley? No.
Might have been Berkeley, because we were talking about something on Berkeley the other day. but I
Was it Greenfield? It's like somewhere right over there. Here, or Ridgely? Was it Ridgely? Trying to remember.
We could see building a new home in this spot.
I'll tell you where it was.
It's not a big,
Yeah, I just don't know how we can bring her dwelling all the way down to 0. I mean,
No,
So-
you can't do that.
If it was unoccupied and just left to ride and really couldn't live in it, that's one thing. But there's
Right.
somebody living in it,
right.
and they're paying $2,000 a month, which is cheap today by the rental status, but that's not a cheap rent. I mean, in normal circumstances, that would be-
normal, it's not.
Yeah, I'm okay to vote for that. That's the other question. Anyone else have any other things?
Colleen was looking something up, I just want to
Wait,
wait.
yeah, okay,
Oh, I'm
okay,
sorry.
here it is, here it is.
What do you got?
This is the new ones on Suzanne Circle, and it was.
Oh, that's it,
was-
yeah.
It was 0.26 of an acre. And the builder paid, he's putting up the duplex, he paid $475 for that
Okay, so-
in May of '25. That's exactly where we said, somewhere around that 450 to 500.
So
That's probably
475.
what it's worth, the land.
How much land was that?
0.26,
Well, this
so
is
more than a quarter.
0.26, but the appellant is 0.22, so it doesn't even matter. There's, they're both in a B zone and they both had,
0.22.
She's asking for 430.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be a specific, like, it could be 430.
You're on?
No, square feet.
just granted,
What are you thinking for a number, Helene?
475. There's your comp right there.
So for 475, it could be sold, house
It's gonna be
raised,
land. It's going to be land,
yeah,
475.
it's land.
Where's the comp again?
I'm okay with 475.
I think we can go with 475.
Can I just bring
Suzanne Circle.
Suzanne?
Yeah.
I'm okay with 475 because it's a little bit more than the land. It adds some value to the dwelling itself. It's not what she's asking, but
Right, let's just vote on grant and part.
So I move that we grant the appellant's request in part to a value of $475,000.
this is right. Oh. Right. Okay, so all those in favor of granting in part to 475, please raise their hand. And the vote passes unanimously.
What's that?
Vote passes unanimously. You want to keep going, or do you want to? Oh, we need one more.
Two.
Two. All right, do you want to knock them out, or do you want to take a break?
We can knock them out,
Okay.
unless somebody's anxious to get in.
I could do 2 today.
I can do whatever.
But you gotta wait till I'm done.
I'm not moving.
All right, 350 is the appeal number. It's 135 Crane Street. This is the Tungus Hill neighborhood. Town valued this property at $845,700. Appellant has requested flat $840,000, which doesn't seem like enough money to drop it to make it
They
coming
bought
in.
it
This is the
February
buy.
24 for 840.
It's because of the purchase. He bought it February 2024 for $840,000.
Well, that's how he arrived at his number.
But it's still 2024
Yeah.
February.
So it's near the high school off Maps Highway.
I honestly not even like looking at much of it. He has a sale price of February 2024 for $840,000. He's currently at $845,700. Even without a timed, like I don't know how he can make a case without a time differential from
Yeah.
February 2024.
Yeah, I agree. He should be thankful he is where he is because if we timestamp that, it's going to bring him to 890,400.
Yeah, I agree.
So explain to me what you all said. I
Yeah, so he.
don't always follow them.
So he's right now at $845,700, right?
Right.
He bought it in February 2024 for $840,000.
Okay.
And he's asking for $840,000. But that's so, if we timestamp from when he bought it to today, it would bring it higher to what his current appraised value is now.
And clearly, his value has gone up.
That's
a given.
Yeah.
Everything has gone up. Some
Right.
a little, some a lot, but everything.
Let's vote.
Okay.
Yeah. So all those in favor of granting the appeal of appeal number 350 to $840,000, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand. The vote is denied. And we do have a new member who can do a roll call to add in voting.
Okay, I
All
have
right.
one more.
Beautiful.
Appeal number 622.
What's that, six what?
622.
Okay.
And it's at 258 Bullard Street. It's a duplex.
You're getting all the good ones in Tungus Hill.
Aren't these wonderful?
Better you than me.
Move right in, right?
Yep.
Yes, this is also near the high school in Tungus Park. The town's valued this $1,502,700. And he's requesting to drop it by roughly $500,000, $1,050,000.
I have 285,000.
What
Is it, what is he asking for?
$1,050,000.
$1,050,000, that's what's printed.
Oh, this is a duplex? Yeah.
It says 1,502,700 was the town,
Yes.
and I have 1,050,000.
Even. 1,050,000
Yeah.
even.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is for just one half of this duplex?
That's a good question.
I think it's for both.
Value, or is it the whole thing?
They should have two addresses.
You know what, this is an LLC, but this is an LLC, so are we
Right.
talking about the whole building?
Wow.
Well, the owner is an LLC currently.
And it's coded as two family though.
Correct.
I mean, it's one half of that is not gonna be worth $1.5 million, I can tell you that much. So I need clarification on this. Is this the whole building we're talking about here?
I think it has to be.
It says
I don't think
family.
we can just assume that. I think we need to know.
Hold on.
Because he's also comparing it to single family.
Probably because it's all he could find in that area. That doesn't make them good comps.
155 for same square footage, upgrade, a single family home. 258 shared, yeah. Age.
I'm not finding another address though. For the next door.
258 and 256. He's got it in his notes down below. So those are the two.
Shared entry.
256 and 258. Those are the
So they're two separate.
both, and they both rent for $3,500 a month. Rent does not support. Yeah. Okay. So we're talking about the whole building here because he says this rent does not support 1.5 value. Appellant requests $1,050,000. So he's unfortunately his first comp he's using a single family home. We can't do that.
He's using a single family, oh yeah, that doesn't work.
258 is shared entry shared. Other comps, residential sized lots. We need two families. Duplexes.
But it says it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Are we thinking?
That's each side.
Oh, each side. All right, thank you.
It has to be, because you're not gonna build that and put one bedroom.
No, I hear you. I'm just not sure.
So they can pay once. Alright, so
I wish there was something on.
yeah, they're all single.
Yeah, but
Just looking
oh,
here.
the two-family comp would be nice.
It's just, all right, let me just see here. Hold on. I'm looking for some sold comps. All right. Well, here's a side by side that sold 2 units, sold in August of 24 for $750, but that's oh no, that was in rough shape. Never mind.
So that was rough. What's this?
Here's
What's the
another
lot
one. Here's another one that sold for, no, this is way bigger. What's the square footage on this total?
5,000, 4906.
Wait a minute, let me go back up here, rotate.
It's 10,454, so about.
Okay, so he's 2,408 square feet. Your floor area. Oh no, that's not it. That's the house. I'm sorry.
I have 10,450.
No.
No?
That's not it.
Oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong house. Yep, excuse me. No.
2006. So let me go to Vision. It should be here. Look up 258. Lord. Right. So 4,906. Would that be one side?
Well, so they bought it as a single family, changed it.
Oh.
He bought it as a single family.
We bought it as like an brand. Like I just looked it up on Google.
But it was never a single family. It was always,
Was it? I like seeing photos.
unless he knocked something down.
Yeah, it looks like based on like really old photos. It looks like a blue ranch. Maybe I'm not looking right. And obviously it's a.
I mean, here's one on here's 6274 Soundview Avenue. That was built in 25, so that's brand new, and that closed for $1.8 million, so that's not going to help him.
When did this one close? When did this?
2011. Or 212,000.
There's one on Longview, 153, 157 Longview, which is side by side. That sold for $899, but one of the units is small, really small. That might not work either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. It's the same thing a little bit back in 2011.
Which one?
This was built in 2011. This structure.
Yeah, so when they bought it as a single family in 2011, knocked it down and rebuilt this.
Yes, you know what? You're right. They paid $212,000 for it,
Yeah.
and then he built this duplex.
Yeah.
So,
So that's probably why we have one access.
How does this compare to 150 Page Street, which is in the package? It's a single family home.
We can't compare.
Okay.
Yeah. I I mean, I don't see any comparison to the neighbor duplex. And I mean,
He's got some what are
You know
his
what, let me
other
finish it.
comps?
So he bought it for 200-something thousand?
Yeah,
and then as a tear down.
That's a tear down.
64.
So,
Let me just look at those other Moody ones that he's claiming. I'm having trouble finding something.
Are you looking at the movies?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it.
I mean, movie or 64 movies just really not at all.
64, 60.
It's not a two-family.
It's also just a completely different house.
It has a smaller square footage, right?
I mean, it's even the 55 movie, they're both older homes than were.
Yeah, but,
And
I
really-
mean, he's Moody. They're single family homes. He can't compare himself to single family homes.
You can't, they're apples and oranges.
It's. And Laura, you didn't ask him if he has any other two-family comps?
I didn't ask him at the time.
Yeah, none of his comps are two-family. I hate to say it, but he didn't give us.
And he's asking for
I mean,
half.
I agree that it's probably. I don't know. I agree that it shouldn't be $1.5 million. That's.
But if he's asking for $500,000 or $500,000 off, and without a solid case,
if he goes to court, he'll probably get us $500,000 off,
Anything
if we're well
else?
more prepared.
yeah, I mean,
He'll go to court.
I think he has a case, but he hasn't proved
I
it.
agree, I think he has a case, but he didn't show us. I think $1.5 million in that neighborhood for that is ridiculous.
Yeah, I do too.
Absolutely.
He didn't prove it, so. Which is sad, because it was enough.
any more for discussion? So for appeal number 622 to grant the appeal of the reduced amount to $103,050,000, all those in favor, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand. Any abstentions? Any abstained?
Just because I'm still like organizing my
6
No
anyway.
worries,
We have
no worries.
5, so it's not.
The appeal is denied.
share because that I was.
It's fine. Do you want to do this?
I'll go next.
Oh, yeah, let you go.
Some of mine are quick.
But mine too shouldn't be bad.
Okay.
That'll be quick.
I'm going to start with Appeal 507, 403 Humble Road, condo at the Audubon Complex, which is right next door to Mosswood. So it's sandwiched
Right.
Mosswood and that new complex that they built.
Right.
The really high-end stuff.
Sorry, I missed them.
Appeal number 507. And the address is 403 Humble Road. There's been no sales in the complex.
You have the town value in there.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. No, I don't have the town value.
400.
Because,
584,
let me just make
500,
sure, is that the one that?
511.
7.
584, 511, you said?
No, 584, 500, that's the town, and they're asking 511. 3 zeros in.
So to make a long story short, By the way, that's why I was missing. That's why I didn't have it in front of me. The last sale of this complex was in 2021, for $279,000. Time adjusted for 2 years, takes it to 478, 479.
Wow.
It's 1,300 square foot condo, two bedroom, 2.5 bath. They're all the same. They're not the most attractive to look at. They were never great sellers.
It writes, I mean, if you read it, proximity to 95,
It's close to the
noisy.
train. It is
Yeah.
noisy because you use the train. It's close to 95. It's very close to downtown, which you would think would make it desirable, but this complex was never kind of there.
Never did.
I don't, and it's right near Mosswood. Mosswood is much more desirable, which I don't understand, because I don't like Mosswood.
Well, and on one side, you're staring at the massive building,
Right, the building, yep.
yeah, the new rentals, the new condos there. And then on the other side is the highway,
Right.
staring at the highway. And it's loud
It is loud. It's very loud.
in there.
That's why I don't
Like you
understand.
can never open your windows there, never.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad, yeah. And if you look at it, if you see a picture of it, it's not, doesn't have
It's
the-
really an unattractive
That's good, it's
complex.
unattractive. Not ugly was what I would say, but when it's unattractive, it's unattractive. We'll go with that. So that's all I have to say. Because you can't really compare it to Mosswood, certainly can't compare it to the new rentals that are right next to it. There's no other condo complex right around there.
I mean, she time-stamped it and she's still asking for more than what the
Yes, she's
timestamp
asking
would
for
have
more,
been.
yep.
Wow.
So I think we should leave it alone and just go with the, how it's.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So, anybody have anything to talk about? Otherwise, we can move on. Right,
It's certainly with the condo, right?
it's condo. There's not that many units.
Do we have a number for another unit?
Yes, and I did look at it. Last sale was,
One of those coming up too.
Is it maybe 401 Uncoa?
could be, yeah, 401 Uncle would be one of them.
Is that one?
There's one that sold in 2023.
Oh yeah, that's the one you mentioned.
Yeah. They all pretty much look alike.
Ready?
Yes.
So I'd like to make a motion to bring the college value of $511,000. All in favor?
But then again, well, I have a question. So 401 Uncoa, I mean, are you saying that one should also be down to 511?
Which one? 401?
Well, did they kill it?
No, but I'm not saying we should vote on that, but I mean, they're also at the same exact dollar amount as a condo unit, right?
Probably,
And they're all the same
should.
size.
Yeah, but they didn't come before the board, so if you didn't come before the
And
board.
sold.
Well, do we have a sale?
Yes, on 2023, that's the contract.
What was the 2023 one?
$401 Upwood. But what is 401?
That's 2021.
I'm sorry, 21.
She time-stamped it.
379, but I time-stamped it up from 21, now remember. Yeah, I have it right here, I wrote it right down. 2021 sold for 339, time adjusted to 2025, about to 478, 479.
Less than she's asking.
Right, so it's less than what you asked.
Still wants higher than that, so.
And that's the last sale, so.
Wow, that's crazy.
Those are hard to get rid of.
Yeah, they are, they're not popular.
Alright, any other questions then? Alright, so for appeal number 507 to grant the appeals appellant's requested value to $511,000. For all those in favor, raise your hand.
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Did you vote?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Okay. Yep,
The next one is,
very quick.
next one is number 229. And that is 111 Oyster Road. You gotta bear with me while I get it, because there's no file for that.
Well, I don't open my files for,
Yeah, they're missing. I looked for 3 or 4 times. I couldn't find that. They're early.
I found it.
No, I couldn't get the actual file.
Which one are you talking?
We're talking about appeal number 229. The address is 111 Oyster Road. And then I'll be able to tell you more about it. Assessor.
Okay,
Well, we're ready to do that one. I just want to say that appeal number 164 that I'm supposed to do is Peter's case, not mine.
Is what?
It's Peter's case. Number 164, I'm not going to be doing tonight, it's on my list, but it's Peter's case. He's the one that heard it. Okay? I'm giving you a second to get into this one.
which one do I go in? This one or this one? Yeah, I just.
To get back to the files.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Right, yeah.
This one's like,
Yeah, okay,
No,
here we are.
that one.
Yeah, this.
111 Oyster Road,
That's not
Michael
gonna get
and
Go back.
Maria Boyer.
Definitely go back.
Town value,
Well,
$1,048,500. And I want to go down to
if they
$732,000.
added.
733?
732.
Thank you. I've been going the wrong.
Their argument is based on the fact that other houses around them are valued based on, I think the ones that's basing on a square foot price, they are. They're saying that the other neighbor's land, they have two comps, 149 Oyster, 114 Oyster. Square footage on the land, 13,000, almost 14,000, and then like 15,000. And their land is valued at 995, 300, and 974. However, the assessor does not do land based on true per square foot. He uses a factor number. Now, that could be some kind of square foot thing, but I don't know his methodology. I can only say that their actual price is not going to work. So they did not prove that their neighbors are significantly less than them. In fact, their neighbors are higher.
Yeah, I mean, 149 just sold for
Yeah.
589,000.
And there are other, there's others, they have a 0.22 acre lot. And there's 5 other that are all higher, but exact same lot sizes, the values are, the other people's values are higher. So they have a lesser value already.
I mean, the 149 sold for 980 in June of 24. If you timestamp it, that brings them to $1,038,800.
Right, that's what I'm saying, I don't see how they think that we can get into the sevens, because I don't see that happening.
Wait, no, 732? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they sold it. You're talking about 149 Oyster?
The appellant is 111, well, he was just mentioning the
I
sale.
was mentioning, yeah, 149.
Actually, time adjusting
No, but
the
149,
sale.
so 149 Oyster, yeah, it was at June 2024 for 980, but then it sold again in June 2025 for $2 million.
Well, yeah, because it was new construction.
Right. Oh, I
But
see.
I'm saying, like, before
Before.
that, when it was a tear down, that's what they paid for it.
Sorry. Got it, thank you.
So I can't use a square foot price because I have to keep so much of what the assessor wants. So I would love to, just to nail them, but I can't. So I can't see that there's any evidence here that the value should be down to 732 or even close to it. I don't even want to grant the part because, as I said, other lots that are 0.22 are the same value as his.
Anyone else have any other questions?
So I'll make a motion that, grant you all done? So I make a motion to grant the appellate value of $732,000.
So appeal number 229 to 732,000. All those in favor, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand. All right, the appeal is rejected unanimously.
As I said, number
9.
164.
Number 1.
As I said, number 164 is not mine. So I'll only put that one. Okay, is that one, that one. Okay, now we're down to, Riverside Drive. So we're gonna go with,
What drive?
we're gonna go with, several, let me do the two families first, okay? So, We're gonna go with number 504.
Vote for.
504, okay, 504. Get it? Number 504 is owned by,
What's the address?
I'm getting to that, it's the same as the owner's name. The address is 289, 291 Riverside Drive. The owners are 289, 291 Riverside LLC. This is the two-family house. Brent Stern and Barbara Stern are the owners. Town value $1,089,200, and they're asking to go to $916,738. The valuation computations are out of alignment with comparable properties. See attached documentation of two-family dwellings. Now, I will say in fairness to them, they live in an A zone, which is not zoned for two-family houses. Can't really put them there. However, these houses predate zoning. There's two of them, one at a time. So the house predates zoning, so it's a legal two-family at this point. There are no other two families in that neighborhood to choose from. And even the other one on the street that we're going to do next, that's not really a two-family. We'll get into that later. It's not the same as this. It's really a single family with an apartment. So they chose places on Longview, 27 Longview, sold in 2025, 187 Longview, sold in 2023, and 289 Riverside, which is the one we're going to do next. And that one, that sale price is from 2023 as well, 842. Now, we can't use that one on Riverside because it's not the same. I talked to the assessor about it, so I can't rate that a valid comp because it's really a single family house. The two on Longview are not in that neighborhood, but I will say this, in fairness to the appellate. If you look on a map, that neighborhood does not belong in the beach area. It belongs in Grassmere. So the assessor has it coded one way, which raises the value of that land significantly. And I can't do much about that. I'd like to, but I don't think I can. So what I did was, I went out and looked at comps, and I spoke to them on the phone. And I found some comps that are at least in the beach area.
Where do you say the beach area ends?
Well, in my mind, that whole street, well, if you think about it, right? There's
It's,
a beach
it's
area.
north of the beach or east of the beach.
Yeah, there's a beach area, and then there's that whole commercial area, and then
Right.
you get to this street. Like Riverside comes out near the antique store and the
Where
restaurant.
Ash Creek Saloon used to be.
Yeah, where the Ash Cream Saloon, yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, it's not really in the beach
Same
area. I'm right across the street from Grassmere Avenue.
Okay.
Before we get into the weeds, I'm just gonna say they paid $842 for it in April 23. If you timestamp it to today, it's 946,071, which is
Yep.
close to what they want.
Right, which I didn't find so bad, and let me see what I came up with. So I went and looked in the beach area to see is there any comp joy that we could use? And again, very difficult to find, you don't get that many two families in beach areas. So there's one that sold on South Pine Creek Road, but it sold for $1 million. And that's South Pine Creek Road, nowhere near them really, in a much better location. And then there's one on Forest, which is off of Reef Road, which I would say, and as far as like desirability, yeah, people like it better because it's near the beach, but it's also near the dump, and I don't find it too great to live there. I'd probably say that there's some similarities. And that sold for $900. So what I did this on both of the properties. I took all the ones they gave me as comps and I averaged them. And then I took these for 900, 1 million, and I think the other one was 728. And I averaged those. And I have to do the timestamp, come up with that number because I can't see another way to do it. I think they have a case that they are, somewhat overassessed, but it was very hard for them to find the stuff, and I don't think that that's worth $1 million.
Can I just,
Where's that neighborhood designation again?
The neighborhood designation is on the field card, bottom of the first page, and it would be under neighborhood adjustment.
Oh, yeah.
Theirs is like 2.5. And Longview, which I don't know what to call that, what neighborhood is called. It's called the neighborhood 95, which actually I think is Grassmere. That neighborhood adjustment is 1.2. So when you're multiplying, the number's twice as big for the land.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah. So I think I want to go
And
into,
honestly, that little stretch right there, very similar to Longview.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Should be the same.
Yeah.
They should not be
They're
compared to the rest of Riverside, completely different.
yeah, they're on the end of it that is supposed to.
As soon as you cross over that bridge,
Yep.
everything changes.
Yep. So I think I want to go with the, with the,
916?
yeah, with the, no, I want to go with what we come up with. Wait, what was that number you just said?
946.
Oh, here it is, I got it over here.
Oh, that,
Oh, here it is, okay.
yeah. Can I ask how you're doing that? Because I'm coming up with a different number.
I just time stamped it. Let me look. 6%. It's 23.
Right, but it's more than 6 because it's April of 23. You have to go to October.
Right. I did it twice.
6%, then got that, and then you did 6%.
Let's see.
I'm getting 972. But I have like a formula that I built in Excel. Maybe it's wrong.
Well, I timestamp it for 23 to 24, and then I take that 24 number and I timestamp that again.
Yep.
What's your number? What's your number?
It's 946. Yeah, 946.
Yeah, it has to do it with my corporation. No, I just redid it.
So I think I'd like to grant in part. If anybody has, nobody else has questions. So I make a motion that we grant in part to a value of 946,000. All in favor?
That's number 504, 946,000. Right, all in favor. The appeal is granted unanimously.
The next one is appeal number 509. 509. And this is the property address is 28 Riverside Drive.
Street.
It's owned by 28 Riverside Drive LLC. I'm going to spell the owner as well. That's it. I don't think that. So,
Not the same
wait a
family?
minute.
It's Asamaram. That's the family's.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not right though.
No?
That's the mailing address.
No. That's not right with that. Location is 28 Riverside.
There's a few hearings.
Yes, Chris is doing.
Oh, she's coming here to do it?
Yeah, she is in.
She's looking. Oh, yeah, there's a sign at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm going to skip that one for now and go on to 885.
885.
Yep, and that is 258 Riverside Drive. And this, I'm going to spell this name. It is Kazuo, I believe. The last name is Mizogu, Chi.
Kazu Mizuguchi.
No, we switched.
No, we switched. 805. Town to Mount.
Kazu and Elizabeth. Sorry, go ahead.
Town amount is $838,300. They're asking to go to a value of $680. Now, this is classified as a two-family. So what they're saying that the similar nearby two-family properties are appraised much lower. Property is oddly shaped. It is oddly shaped and setback diminished, but that's not really the case. Property is located on a busy street, which it is. The WO line and without the neighborhood feel, which is true. Property has an ADU, not available for investment property. Okay. So if you look at the picture of it, you can see that this has, there's the house, and then to the right of it is a separate apartment. This is not really a two-family house. It's in an A zone again, and it was built before zoning, so it's been grandfathered in.
It's in an A zone.
You can't, yeah, it is, and you can't compare it to two families because they can't the owner has to live in one side of it. There's no option of renting out both units. Because this is an A zone, and you're allowed to have an in-law apartment,
Oh, but
but you're not allowed to rent, you have to either live in the house or the apartment, you can choose. But you have to be on site. What?
I showed this. I remember this house.
Now, the property, she also has a map of the property, and if you look at the property, yes, it is oddly shaped. However, if you look at the setbacks, she's got a total of 44 feet in setbacks with a minimum of 7 feet on one side. The house is 55 feet wide. So somebody could technically, so the property is not what I would call diminished. Because if somebody could build a new construction here, if they get the permits, they've got plenty of frontage, and I think there's enough width that they have to move the house back because it's not 30 feet from the front, but I think you can do that and still meet the setback. Then you start to get into an area where it's going to be iffy. Yeah, no, even though you go back as far as the garage, it still looks like you can make it. Anyway, that's not the point. They did mention the property, but I don't really see an issue with the property.
Is this in a flood zone?
I don't know if this is.
I mean, I'm looking at all the water
It might be.
this way and that way.
Did they mention it?
They did not mention it.
Yes,
No.
yes, it's in a flood zone.
I would guess that it is there.
And you know what, Paul's right, this is a single family house with an accessory dwelling apartment. It's not a two family.
No. And so they compared themselves to two families. Now here's what I did. I wasn't sure that it was I knew it wasn't a two family, but I said, let me call the assessor's office and ask them what the value difference is. So if somebody, how do they value a two family versus a single family and then a single family with an in-law? And lo and behold, was I surprised by the answer? No. The answer was, there's no difference. There has to be a difference. But they're saying there isn't. And that they have nothing to do with it. It's up to zoning to decide if it's a two-family or not. And according to them, it is. So they're just going with it. They classified it as a two-family, so that's the way I'm going to leave it, because I can't make the change.
Maybe you said it, but I didn't catch it. Is it a separate entry for the
Yes.
accessory?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's rules about the accessory, though. The rules are, you can have a separate entry, like in the front of the house and go in the back. But the wall that connects the two units there has to be a doorway.
Between the two units?
Yes. You have to be, it's supposed to be for an in-law, is the way it was originally designed.
Right.
Now, you can rent it out to strangers if you want, but that door, they never took that out about the door. Most people don't have a door, they close it up and nobody checks it. So,
Just locked.
yeah. I've been in only one that actually keeps the rule of the door and it's locked, so obviously they can't. Because it's not inhabited by an in-law.
Interesting though, when you look at the picture of the land, the garage, it says not usable.
Yeah, it's in the back and I don't even.
Whatever.
So that's just extra building surface that they would take down if somebody were building it.
So I have one question. What 96 Kenwood? Is that a good?
96 Kenwood?
Yeah.
It's not a great count, but the thing is, again, there are no two families over there. So they had to come out of their original neighborhood. But as I said before, if it was classified in Grassmere like it should be, yes, it would be a fine count. And so would Longview and so would Ardmore.
Essentially, they're asking for less than, almost 100,000 less than 96 Kenwood.
Yep.
I have some good comps here, but
Yeah, as I said, and what I did was I took the first three comps, and averaged them out. Then I took the additional three comps that I was using for the other people in the beach area and averaged those out. And then I came out with a number of 775 for those, 674 for the first three on that list. And I came out with a granting part of 775, 166. You have to remember, this is not a two-family by the same standards as a two-family. It's a single family with an apartment. And how much more does that apartment add to the value? Honestly, I've listed them for sale, none.
Well, you
have
can't
to-
get much rent for a small.
Well, you can in the right neighborhood.
But not like.
Not like a separate, no.
Family where you can have a whole family.
And And there are rules, you're right, that's a good point, because there's rules about how many people to live in. They're like 2 adults, that's it. No kids, not 2 adults with a baby, not 2 adults with a child, 2 adults. That's it. So it really restricts.
There's one on Longview for, I don't know if that's the same one. That canceled in June of '25. It was listed for $399. I like your number, Pauletta, because I thought 680 was too low.
Yeah, I thought it was too low.
You know.
I
way to
picked the
get
number
there.
of, 775, so let's just say 775, 200. Never mind the ones.
Yeah.
Are you trying for, what number is, I don't know, 8 for 885, right?
Number 885, yeah.
And what's the number again, just so I can,
258 Riverside Drive.
no. The amount you
Oh, the amount, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
775, 200. I did that by averaging the counts. And remember, again, we're using 2-family counts for a single-family house because we have no choice.
So you want to give a value of 775
Yep,
when he's asking for 960?
No, he's
No,
asking
he
for
doesn't.
680.
he's asking for 680.
Oh, he changed it from.
Yeah. Grant Park.
Yes, it'll be a granted for.
Ready.
Because that was a difficult one. I spent a lot of time on that because I was trying to find, I tried to find single family with in-laws, and I found a few. I found a few on my own street, which by the way, I don't like, but they're there.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
But I couldn't find anything else really to say that. Okay,
All right, all those in favor of
but I have to make a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I make a motion to grant in part for 258 Riverside to a value of $775,000.
This is for Nico.
Two hundred.
It's like anywhere. So all those in favor of granting in part to 775-200 for appeal number 885, please raise your hand.
Okay.
And the motion passes unanimously.
Okay. That one. Seven.
I think you have one left, right?
Yeah, that's the wrong file though. I don't know.
Oh,
I think I have it
Think
here.
about it?
I think I got it right here. I do. Okay.
Okay, great.
The next one is appeal number 13. Peter Kusick, 640 Riverside Drive.
What's
Oh,
the What's the number on the appeal? Sorry.
Appeal number 13.
Number
You get, oh
13.
no, I got a Riverside.
640 Riverside Drive. This is a single family. The town value is $1,184,900. He'd like to go to a value of $947,920. He disputes the 101% increase in his assessment and projected increase in the home value in 2020. Town average is, I can't read his number, it looks like it might be 64%.
It does, I think it is
The
6.
direct neighbors across the street received an 80% increase.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, 101%.
Yes, it is crazy.
Seriously, I can't.
Somebody else on the street got a 34% increase.
Why?
I don't know. And I looked them up, all 4 properties that you mentioned. You look back 5 to 10 years, I'm not going back that far.
Yeah, but,
He's been instructed by 2 realtors that his house will not command the same price as some of the others because it's an older home. It's in between size. It's not real small and it's not real big. It's very old inside, small dark rooms. So it's slightly too large for a knockdown. That really is, I'm not going with that. That's not true. They'll knock down anything.
I agree.
So,
Yeah, it's not a
let's see what I
tiny
have for that
house.
one. No, it's not tiny. So he's up 101% since 2020. And like I said, the neighbors are up. The town average was 65%. He is on a busy street. He has small rooms, no AC, original baths. The last update was 2006 when he put in a new kitchen.
So it's 20 years old.
Yeah. So in 2020, his house was valued at $591,100. Plus 65% increase takes it to $975,315. His abutting neighbors at 176 Stony Road went up 35%, 77 Cambridge went up 65%, and 645 Riverside went up 80%. So he's way out of whack with the averages in the neighborhood.
question.
On that though, like, are there sales? Maybe his neighbors got away with a low appraisal.
Well, but they're all different ones.
Or maybe they were over appraised the last time.
Well, if everybody's, but they're all different. Like, if they were all like up 30%, I'd say, well, maybe there's a reason. You know, he's the outlier. But they're all, you know, it's pick and choose an amount.
Well, there's, hold on, there's one over there, which
You got one, Hilly?
The number is high for sure on a 2,000 square foot house.
That needs all that work, that's.
I mean, I know there's been, because there was also that one on Cambridge that was all done up.
Right, I saw that one.
That one was just closed on Cambridge. Let me see, Cambridge. So he's at 1184. All right, so there's one on Cambridge that sold for, and that's, well, that was 1525 square feet. It was a cape.
It was smaller, yeah.
What is that?
Actually, there's another one. The one that I'm thinking of is the one that Gail had.
There were two of them over there.
Yeah, Riverside. Hold on. Oh, here we go. 98 Cambridge. So for 1165 in September of 25, and that was 1,552 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. But I'll tell you what, that house was 100% completely redone. Beautiful, absolutely stunning kitchen and bathrooms. Beautiful. They're literally around the corner. Like you could throw a
Yeah, you could throw something and hit it.
stone.
It's that close. And
And
yet,
it was totally redone.
that was totally, and
Totally
sold in
redone.
September of 2025 for less, slightly less than what he's being raised at.
Oh. And it
And
was
then
totally
there's-
done.
Totally redone, beautiful.
Yeah.
I had somebody that wanted to buy it, but it was too late.
What do you have on 558 Riverside? That's a
Well,
much
that
smaller
was,
house. That sold for
yeah.
975.
That was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1296, 1,300 square feet. Sold for 975. Yep, in October of 25.
What was that like? What kind of condition?
Well, that was all redone too. But don't forget, he has no central air.
Right, he's got no central and no updates except for something in 2020.
Does he have a garage? Does he have a garage?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either.
I feel like there's a garage.
I mean, if he does, it's not something the car can go in. I can tell you that much. I know Peter's house. I don't think he's
It says there's a garage.
driveway, but I think those garages that go back to the early 1900s.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he
No
feels
one
like,
is putting a car in there because it could. They're not built on sill plates and they're sinking into the ground. They're like storage sheds, like oversized storage sheds.
It's probably a detached garage.
Yeah, it probably is.
An outbuilding.
Oh, it definitely is.
Listed,
Definitely
yeah.
is. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he went up 100%, come on, give me a break.
and I'm really,
What would he be? What would he be at 60%? Just out of curiosity.
oh, I did that, I got it right here, hang on, at 60%,
That's what they're saying the average was.
yep, at 60%, he would be at 945, 760.
Which is less than what he's asking.
Well, by minimal, so
Yeah.
So
I'd say we
you
just
give
go to
him-
his,
Go with his, yeah. Wow.
I would just go with his if I was gonna go with 60.
That's 50%.
Yeah, I mean, he's not updated, and I think he needs new windows too.
Yep. 60%, not 50.
But what,
At 60%, it's 945.
60% what?
60% increase over his value in 2020, which was 591,100.
Yeah.
So,
So I think that based on that, if we go to 60%, it would be less, so I'm just going to go with his value.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make it less.
I can do that. I have no problem doing that.
So I'll make a motion then. I'll make a motion that we grant the appellant's requested amount of $547,520.
five, nine.
I'm sorry, whoa, whoa. It looks like a 5, I'm looking, it's like 947,000. 920. This guy needs to learn how to write.
Well, all those in favor of appeal number 13, by 947, 920, please raise your hand. Oh, that's immediately. Hello?
Let's take a minute break.
Sorry about
Because
that.
he's on the,
Yeah, we can,
you gonna turn that thing off?
yeah. We're gonna take a break for a minute.
But I mean, it tastes completely delicious. In my water bottle, I already have some electrolytes and some water. Now I'm going to fill it up with some ice. I make a batch of this green tea every 3 days probably, and then I just put it in the fridge. So I'm going to use half of what is left. I found that about a third of this container is a serving.
Lee, you might be off mute.
Best lemon juice on the market, by the way.
Where's the
Arnold Palmer. That's really good for you. Now we fill it up with some ice. Tap it up with water. It is so good.
Go to Spirit. How are you? What are you selling?
It's made some pottery and we're selling it for a fundraiser.
Oh my gosh, really? That's so cool. I just moved into the neighborhood.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm actually trying to find a new church and I saw the signs out here. I actually have a trans daughter. She's 5.
Oh,
And we just really had a difficult time finding a church that's accepting of queer people.
we are very accepting here.
That is so good to hear. You have services on Sundays?
We do.
Okay, great. So I was just wondering, are there mega people that come to this church or Trump supporters?
No, we really don't want them.
You don't?
No.
Okay, that's good to hear because it's been very difficult now that mega's terrorizing our communities.
I know, I understand.
So if they came into the church, would you guys kick them out or tell them they're not welcome?
Probably would kick them out. Or ask them to leave.
Isn't that how immigration works?
Oh.
Is that not how immigration works?
Colleen, are you not muted?
Why?
I think he means.
I'm trans.
Oh, it's not kaput.
Because I'm trans? I was a son.
Is my hand on
Intelligent
you?
person.
Oh, yeah, that one is mine.
You should text her or something. I don't think she hears.
Well,
It's not her. I think it's different.
it was supposed to be Wednesday, but I did Tuesdays yesterday,
We're doing
and
Wednesdays today.
I'm only doing 2 of them. I figured because I didn't,
But I don't
there were
see
so many
any
people
other
that didn't go.
Yeah.
I figured they
Who
would
else
go,
can it
but
be other
yes.
than her?
Is that the one
Yes.
where they
Neil
can only
did it.
sell it for a certain amount? Okay. I have to look over. it. What was your question?
I just wanted to look at it. Actually, no, I think we can. Fine. We now have 7. But so if you want to go make your dinner, go ahead.
We have 7 without me.
No, we have 6 without you.
Oh, well, that's an even not, that's,
Chrissy, I know, Chrissy just came in. She was hearing some people's appeals that had to reschedule. She just came in.
yeah, but that could be a problem.
Well, we shouldn't.
Only Rachel there?
No, I think she told me to go.
Oh, okay.
I got her up, so.
Oh, okay.
Is she not on?
What do we have to eat today?
It says she's still on. Should I kick her off?
So she's leaving.
Yeah, but you can't have an even number, because if it's a tie, then it,
Yeah, that's a problem.
is denied.
Oh, right. So Helene's still here.
No, she's gotta go cook dinner.
But I could
I
opt
can
you out.
leave if it'll help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we were saying Helene to leave? Yeah, that's fine. Right.
You need
Well,
to
actually,
go.
with her, she has a good point. We never.
There's somebody on the Zoom.
Right, but even if 1, 2, 3. So like, did you go already today?
No, you could do 3 and 3 is what, we can't have an even number.
I understand that, but if Helene leaves and if Laura's done presenting today, she could also
Getting a ride
go,
home
then
with-
there's only.
No, I'm taking her home.
She's taking me
Oh,
home.
okay, then.
I didn't drive.
That's kind of
Well,
why.
let's do your 2, and then you 2 can, no, you both can.
No, you can't both get.
No, it's just the way it is. Well, listen, if it comes to that point, I'll abstain.
One of us will just have to abstain.
I'll just abstain. Okay, did you turn on?
Everything we've done so far has been unanimous.
No, today.
Well, no, today was pretty good, so.
But some days it wasn't.
Not so much. but today-
Okay,
So are you here? You're here.
all right, I'm
I
ready
cannot
when
be
you are.
here if you want me to.
Yeah, what's,
Okay, you're here. Please, everyone's here.
all right. Go ahead. We're starting back up. It is now 7:03. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's number 664. Lori E. Hickey.
Oh, I thought you signed back in.
No, you would never
Do I need to do it now?
Hey, Hickey.
this.
You mean we weren't recording?
We record on the
Zoom
conference.
is recording,
The Zoom
so
is-
we can
okay.
use that.
Whatever.
I guess it'll help.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, I'm going to start over, people. 664, Lori E. Hickey, 426 Penburn Drive. The town value is $739,000. Her ask, $665,800.
65?
Comma 800. Okay. So, I'll just start with the home itself. It's no garage, no storage building, and it butts the wetlands. The assessment of $680,000 came in May of 2025 from a mortgage broker. Appraisal, excuse me. Yes.
The ask of 665?
That's, correct, that's where that, 665, it's in there. It's a 1961 split, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, no air conditioning.
Is it in your pile? Because it's not online.
Yeah, I don't
See
see
the
it online.
appraisal.
I do. Should.
It's not online.
Was this for a refi?
Here it is, right here. Here.
Oh, it's just the like.
Oh, I see the financial.
Section
information.
3, financial information. Property value, $680,000.
So
You see
this is
that?
above the mortgage.
That's the mortgage, that's not.
That's not like a, yeah.
Wait a minute, though.
Here.
Is this for a refi?
90 or
It says purchase in section 4, and the purchase box is checked off, not refinance.
One property. Yeah, but that could be for the,
refinance, purchase.
But it's not, you are correct, it's not. See it here?
It's not really an appraisal, I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah, it's here. It's, if you look through the document online.
Yeah, no, I see that. I was looking for like the 30-page appraisal that we're
Oh,
used to seeing.
this is what she included.
Yeah, it must have been every.
Property value, it says 680,000.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And then it says loan amount, 277,500, a little further down.
Yeah.
What was the town amount? Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Okay, and then the ask is,
665.8.
okay.
That's how she got to the 680. Okay?
She's saying,
665.8, right?
she's saying when she was looking at transferring it down to a family member, or whatever it might be, that the property value was $680,000 according to them.
Correct.
Even though the loan amount was for 277.
Correct.
She's saying that they're saying it's 680, not necessarily an appraisal because we don't have no comps to go off of or how they came up with 680, but that's what I'm saying.
It looks like her number is just the zestimate.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So that and between that and the assessment. I mean, I wish he gave us more documents in that loan to show like did they do an appraisal?
I probably
I'm assuming we did. But
And I'm sorry, that last sheet does say that she changed that 665,800 to 569.
Really?
Page 9 of the online documents.
She being.
oh
I
yeah.
don't know, it just says 569 changed and then.
That's interesting.
Because
Oh,
of
yes.
the area.
You are correct, she did.
So it's 569?
Yes. Yes, you are
Also, she's
right.
comparing it to 219.
I mean, there are sold comps for split levels. In that area, one on Oakwood sold, 157 Oakwood sold for 605 in January 25.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Elaine,
Elaine's talking.
wait a minute. Laura, stop for a minute. Go ahead, Elaine.
157 Oakwood closed for 605 in January of 25, split level,
How much was it?
605.
What was
Yeah,
the number?
that was a multiple bid situation.
What was the address?
157.
157
It was 157 Oakwood.
Okay, the comp I got for her was 219 Oakwood, actually.
Yeah, but I don't see a sale there. That she's probably just using that as
Oh,
a,
okay, because it was a split. Oh, no, it was for sale. Okay, wait a moment. It was for sale. 219 Oakwood, no garage, similar size, currently for sale at this price.
oh, maybe it's.
It was it was for sale at 569.9.
559?
569.9. But it sold, excuse me, it was for sale for that. I think it sold at 575. I did look it up. Only, and according to our conversation, it was the only one, I mean, that she could find that was similar enough to her home that she could compare it to. Now, why did
There's
she?
another one at 180 Oakwood that was all done, like, walls taken down and opened up, beautiful kitchen, everything.
Renovated, yep.
That sold for $699.9 in December of 25. But she's not that quality, right?
No, she is not. No. No, okay, so her backyard, to finish, she has a backyard that floods, her basement floods, and she has multiple sub pumps. So she
Do you have a
does.
condition back there on that?
C. Says her grade is a C.
I think she means on the land.
Yeah, the land, like,
Anything
condition of the land.
reduced because of the flood.
No, nothing, no, slight adjustment.
So apparently, according to this, she does abut wetlands, and it's pretty evident because of all the flooding that she does have on her property. And the point that she does have the pumps, she needs the pumps to in her basement especially.
There's another one on Oakwood for 677 in May of 25.
677 Oakwood?
No, 677,000 May,
What's the street?
Oakwood.
And there's one on Sugar Plum Lane that sold for 664 in July of 25. Off Sugar Plum, that's another right in that same area.
So when you look at all these, 605, 677, 664, 699, but that's kind of an outlier because you did mention it was totally renovated.
Yeah, I mean, that would
So I don't know.
that proves the case for her being lower because it was all fixed up, but.
Right. And she is, 739 is what they came in at.
Where is Oakwood? Like, why are we
I have no idea.
holding in on that? Oh, I see. Oh, it's a few blocks away.
Yeah, it's like around the corner from her.
Yeah.
I think she's closer to her original ask, not the 569.
Right, I think she did get the 569 because of that document, which we know is not.
You want to go to 665 then, or if you want to go to 560?
I think 569, I did put that in on that note sheet. That's what but she changed it to that because of that
219.
that financial sheet, which said really.
No, I think she changed, according to your notes, it's because that's what 219 Oakwood was apparently on the
Oh,
market
okay.
for.
So it looks like she's asking for 569. I don't know if I can go down to 569.
No, I mean, I don't think it needs to be that low, but looking at the sales.
So what number do you think for a partial? The original for 665?
I would go with the original.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, but then if we're even, okay.
So we're granting in part for appeal number 664. Oh, you want a motion?
No.
I'm sorry.
661. Oh, 664,
Five.
sorry.
665,800.
Wait, is it 665?
No, it's appeal number 664.
Yes.
180,000.
So do you want a motion for the partial?
Yes.
Go ahead.
665.
665,800.
Okay.
That was 680,000.
I can't remember how to do
That's the 665,800.
There it is.
We're voting on.
I move to grant, okay, the council request in part and reduce the appraised value of the property from 739,000 to 665,800.
And we have a second.
We don't need a second.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. All those in favor, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm like, what? Sorry, I forgot habit. All those in favor of granting in part for appeal number 664 to 665,800, please raise your hand. Colleen.
So it's 600.
Aline, are you here?
Yeah, I said aye.
Okay.
So 601.
So the vote passes unanimously for 665,000.
So Neil, you're abstaining.
No, Alexis.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I have just one more today. Okay, this one is very interesting. Okay. It's number 680. Karen A. Kolenda, Kolenda, 46 Ward's Place. The town's value is $442,890, and her ask is $380,000.
Say that number again,
Which one?
the ask,
380.
380?
And it was 442.
Right. Okay, so I just want to give a little background, and so in the 2020 assessment, her assessed value was $175,000. That was 5 years ago. It was $175,000, and it increased in 5 years to $452,480. Now, we're talking about it's a small eight. I mean, it's not a big home. This woman is 70, which kind of, not that the age is an issue, but when she bought the home, there was a cute little house next door, a lot of trees, life was good. And then they sold the house next door and they put in this 8-3
833, yeah.
apartment.
Yep.
Huge. I mean, I watched them build it. I go down that way all the time. I mean, so here's this little house here, and here is this apartment building that's 3 or 4, and it goes around. The floodlights are on all the time. She cannot open her shades because people can look into her house all hours of the day. There are floodlights on in the parking lot all night. And then when people park, you park, their headlights go into her home. So do you understand the?
Yep.
And I think she has pictures there. So this is, I'm going to use her words. The windows look into my house. There's 120 feet of parking spots on one side, 60 feet of parking spaces on the back property line. And she says that her home now is not worth what it was prior to this building being built. And she said she has not done any updates on the inside of her house.
So how did she come up with the 380 figure?
That is, let me see if
That's almost half of what she did.
well, because 5 years ago is 175.
She's also going off of assessed value.
Is that what it is?
Values. Yeah, definitely. She said, she wrote down the sheet.
Oh,
Value.
Yeah, because the appraised is 632.
So the value, her ask is 380.
So, yeah.
But what happened?
No, not 380.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, but on her initial sheet, she had both assessed values. 442, 890 is the assessed value.
What's
The
the
appraised
calculator?
value is 632,700.
I'm sorry,
So-
could you say that?
I think she's asking for 542 each.
Correct.
Yeah.
Divide that by 27.
Yeah,
I
she's
think
asking
she's
for 542,
asking for
857.
543. 542,000.
543, okay.
And where did the 175 from 5 years ago?
That was the assessed value.
The assessment, which is 70%.
Okay, so then what would that have been? Okay, then I screwed this.
No, you're fine.
No, I mean, I feel bad.
But I don't
There's
know.
no way anyone would pay that amount for that house
Well, that's why I'm wondering if,
next to that apartment building. I'm telling you. It's like she has zero privacy, lights on 24 hours a day, can't put up her shades. It's noisy. I mean, have you ever seen this apartment, this building? I always wondered.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
Does she have any, she has
I
any
remember them
adjustment?
building it, and I'm going,
No, there's nothing on her.
No adjustment.
Just a point nine.
She has 0.9, but I don't know what CI means. That's the
That could
note.
have been just being so close to Black Rock Turnpike.
she said it, prior to this
Yeah,
building, it was
cluster,
very
right?
pleasant there.
Like commercial, something, I don't know.
I can see 543. I just don't know how she would get to 543. Like doesn't make a case for that dollar amount, right? Like there's no comps or anything.
Well, I think you're right, but I think she's talking like an external
Well, she-
obsolescence. They're like, what are you gonna use as a comp? Like, who else has
No.
a 100-unit development in their backyard?
Right, but like what's the dollar amount? Like why 543? Right?
I don't even, honestly, I would.
I mean, to see it on the map, like, that's her house.
Right.
That's
No, I agree.
the building.
I mean, it's like a little
Agree.
ant next to this Okay, well, she said there's 518 Moritz. Moritz, which sold March 5th, 24 for 502. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. I mean, pretty much, you know. But now I'm looking at this and I'm kind of feeling bad. If I maybe put the amounts down wrong.
Do you
No,
realize
she
that?
does, that's the amounts that she.
Right.
Hold on. Believe what?
Listen, she is now at 646 400. Or no, she actually it says here on her vision appraisal that she's 640. She must have gotten something from.
She did. She did.
Okay. All right, so she's at 632 700, but initially she went up like 250%. I mean that she was 250,000 last time.
Yeah, she was 250.
It was 250,000. Now she's 632 700. That's
Even at 500, she's at 100K.
crazy increase.
So I mean, I'm fine with 543. If that's what she's
I am
fine.
too. If that's what she wants, I'm.
But the question is that really what she wants?
Right.
I mean, it's not mine to
Yes,
question.
that has to be what she wants because she put assessed values on her initial cover page. Both
Yeah, because the
numbers
math
were
makes sense.
assessed numbers.
Yeah, they are.
Hypothetically, you think that you could sell that house for $540,000?
No, she can't. It is that bad. That location, I'm just telling you, it's bad. Zero privacy, zero.
That's what her number is. I'm willing to go to it.
I mean, if her number is 543, I will vote for it. But like, if it's not, if it's 380,
No.
But how could it go from?
The 380 had to be an assessed value.
yeah, it's gotta be. I mean, how do you want to go with this? Yeah.
I mean, I guess we have to go with what she said, but honestly,
My point is
no
that
way
she
she's
said
gonna sell
380,
that
but
house.
we don't know, we can't.
I mean, I guess
No,
I
for sure
should
what
have
she
known
meant.
better. Well, to ask her, which I guess I.
But, I mean, you guys, common sense would tell you if she put
Yeah.
assessed values on both lines, then that's what she thinks.
Right.
It was assessed value. That's
Right,
what,
I agree.
She did it on both lines.
Apples and apples.
So she
agree.
didn't do assessed value in what she wanted and then appraised value on the other line. No, she did assessed values on both lines.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
so-
just adjust that to the appraised value and she's asking for 543.
So this is what I'm gonna do. This is our appeal number 680. I'm going to motion that we do the grand part for 543,000 even.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think if you take 380 divided by 0.7, it comes with 542,857 and round it up. I mean, you can round it.
Yeah.
I just did 543. That's what I would vote with.
I mean, I just want to make sure, and I will take responsibility for this because I guess the assessment.
Well, the other option is if you want to deny it for her to come back again next year, or if you want to hold off from voting on this, whatever you want. But I do think she is asking for 543.
Yeah.
But how
look,
could she go
all
from?
right, let's just say for argument's sake that she really did want her appraised value to be 380. That would have meant her assessed value would have been 266. That's lower than her old assessed value.
Right.
No, it's not. I'm
No,
sorry,
it's not.
it is
She
not.
was at
Oh, no, it wasn't.
250.
No, it's not. No, but
I mean,
that
really,
was not
at the
266.
380, if we're being honest, which I still don't agree, I agree that the 380 was the assessed, not the appraised value. Even at a 380 appraised value, that is still a 52% increase over her appraised value
Which is
last time.
saying a lot, correct?
Well, I'm saying it's more in line with the town average,
Right.
considering then that she does have this monstrosity that's next to her.
Yeah.
I could see how I could be sympathetic to that number. It still seems low to me, and it does not seem to be in the spirit of what she asked for on the application.
See, that's my concern that I.
Did you not want to vote on this, or do you want to vote on this?
What is a way I could find
Close
out
record.
what she wants, I guess?
We could
No, but you know what, I'm reading her whole letter here, she's asked,
I'm
she
reading it
says,
too.
I respectfully request that the new assessed value of 452, 480. Be significantly reduced. So that is the number. It's got to be.
So you think that the appellant is asking for 380
As an appraised value.
as an appraisal?
Appraised value, it's gotta be. I mean, like, I'm not sure she totally understood.
That's why I'm thinking,
I just don't.
Do you want to table this for another time? or do you wanna vote?
I mean, I
What's
just,
gonna change?
well, it'll change. I'm gonna make sure that I have this right. I mean, I'm feeling, she was so distraught, over this house. She's not gonna sell for that amount
So how
ever.
about you table this, contact them if you want,
I will.
and then we'll just move on from
Let's finish it up.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do that at this point?
Yes, because I have another one I'm tabling.
She wants the 5.
We want to know what her number is.
You think so?
I just talked to her.
Oh, you called the woman?
I got sick of hearing about it.
Thank
I'm
goodness.
sorry, what does she want?
The 300 and whatever it was, that was the assessed.
Okay.
She's fine with the appraised of 5, whatever we have.
Fine.
And she pays taxes on
Thank you.
70% of
Oh,
that.
sorry,
you.
Colleen. What was that?
No, I just said thank you. That's what I thought.
Hey,
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I owe
thank
you some noodles,
I didn't know if we were allowed to do that at
Well,
this point.
we're allowed to do anything.
Okay.
So where are we at?
So,
So many numbers flying around.
so we are going for the appraised market value of 543,000. So for appeal number 680.
You can say it.
Yeah, for appeal number 680, all those in favor of granting in part the $543,000, please raise your hand.
Okay.
All right, the motion passes.
So that's 7.
Yes, she was right. She was fine.
Unanimous.
Thank you, thank us for our time.
All right, do you want me to knock out mine really quick? All right, so we're gonna start with appeal 181.
I'm sorry, Bernie.
Sorry. No, you're fine. I'm gonna knock out mine really quick. If you don't
Okay, go
mind.
ahead.
That's a
181.
181, lucky 181. Okay.
So the town had the property appraised at $658,400, and the appellant is requesting to reduce the value to $535,000.
What's the property?
And it's for
The address and the owner. and so for
52
the rest
Perry
of-
Circle.
Just for the recording, you need to give the address and.
Thank you. So, I mean, essentially what he was doing is, if you look at the documents, he was really just comparing field card to field cards. And then like the other units, like they could skew like the market value. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of doing field card to field card comparisons, even with the condo, but I don't think that really brings it down to 535, but I'm curious if anyone else has any other opinions on that. But I'm inclined to not with other field cards.
Is he like grossly out of line with the other units?
It's not crazy out of line. I mean, he's pretty close. Like, he has a spreadsheet of all the selected field card data, and what he did was he just did the assessment cost per square foot, and then took the average of it, and that's how he came up with the number. And then he also compared those together. I don't think it's not far-fetched from it, but it's also, you're talking about over $100,000 drop.
I think that I had one of these. I don't think you had most of them. I had one guy. And when I looked at the solds, there was a unit that sold in there. Over 700.
Oh. So that's
So we denied his because he wanted to go in something like that 535 number. And it was just no way.
Yeah, I agree. And you want to have a question?
Yeah, I mean, the last two sales were, just it was either 729 and 682.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the carry circle units.
No, those are Carry Circle, not
Oh,
Hillary.
yeah.
It's one complex, but Hillary is much higher value.
Right, that's what he said.
Yeah, he's right about that. They're fancier.
What's fancier?
Hillary Circle is fancier than Carry Circle.
Carry Circle. But within Carry Circle, you can do comps.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he has one. I mean, he just.
They were selling for what? Recent sales?
One recent sale that he doesn't mention. He's just comparing field cards.
One was in the 700s and one was in the 600s, so they just looked them up.
Oh, yeah.
682 and 729.
Any other questions for Karina? So for appeal number 181, all those in favor of placing the appellant's requested value of $535,000, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand.
Opposed.
Opposed, right? And the appeal is denied, unanimous. All right, next one's going to be 240. And this is for appeal number 240 for 123 Moody Ave. And the town has the property appraised at $507,900, and the appellant is requesting to reduce the amount to $375,000. I honestly think they made a pretty good case, and I'm not. Anyways, so 17 Welsh was one of the comparisons, and that sold for $295 in December 2024. And granted, that was 2024, and it's a bit bigger. And also 114 Castle Ave, that sold back in July, and like that. I don't know if that one really was a great one. It's supposed to like the property's a double lot. But anyways, if we took the assessed value, yeah, so 375 market value would be an assessment of 262,000, and I don't think that's really too far fetched from what the property is.
Can you get how you go through this?
Yeah, I mean, essentially the one comp that he provides, it's pretty close to what he had. And the assessed value for what he's asking for is not far from what he had at. I mean,
Is York Road a good comp? Either of those streets.
Did you say Welsh Terrace?
I did.
That's not a good, they
17
can't
Welsh?
use that comp.
What about 114 Castle?
Yeah, I can use that.
Yeah, you could use that.
Look at this.
All right, I must have confused those two properties. My bad.
Let's see. Castle.
Oh, yes, but
Yeah.
All right.
And hold everything in there.
This is expired.
I mean, keep in mind, we have like 90,000. That's all.
That's all 397, or is that just listed? Zillow for 397.
What?
114 Castle. It's a Zillow estimate, right? That's what?
says it would sell.
And
Yeah,
what
114
is his condition?
So he has a condition.
Very good.
95. 0.95.
Well, that can
I mean, Castle's a pretty good comp.
If you time adjusted Castle from, well, no, you don't even need it. And that's three Castle for 397.
Yeah.
And he's asking
Well,
for,
and then you should timestamp that.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So we need it here.
Or 20.
This sold in 24?
What's that?
420, 820 is the timestamp. So what is your recommendation?
Wait a minute,
Ronnie?
are we looking at 114 Castle Avenue?
Yeah.
It says it's sold in 8, 26, 25. No, this says 25 on
Oh,
here.
does it?
How much?
It's 24.
What is are you looking at MLS Lane?
114 Castle? Yeah,
Just it's sold.
it expired in 26.
Oh, maybe they tried to
It
sell
was
it
on the
again.
market for $6.99 and it didn't sell.
I
It
can see
sold
why.
in August of 24 for $397.
That's what I have.
Oh, they have 25 on here.
That time adjust.
I can't see the picture.
And it even sold under the list price, which nothing was doing that in 24.
Yeah, that was COVID still, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, 114 Castle's like double the size.
Yeah, so
75?
I'm okay with the 375 based on that sale.
See that on
This other one's 4 bedroom.
The lot size is double.
Well, it's a double and the house is 4. The 114 Castle is 4 bedroom.
So the lot size on 114 is double.
Right, I'm saying, and the house is 4
Oh,
bedrooms
and the house,
versus
yeah.
2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So
Oh, right.
everything about it, like,
Yeah.
is bigger. So, 5.
So appeal number 240, all those in favor of granting in full to $375,000, please raise your hand.
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
375.
375
That was his ask.
His ask.
was his ask, Elaine.
So the vote does pass unanimously. And so the next one I have is appeal number 311 for 184 Bullard. And the town has the property appraised at $1,013,600, and the client's requesting for $800,000.
Wait, is it, I have 1,016,300.
Yeah.
I think they got us slight adjustment.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's 160.
Oh, because I actually asked I asked Ross to change the 2-story fireplace to be removed on the field card. So that's why there's any value on there.
So what is it?
So
If he actually did.
before the change on the field card, I have it as $1,013,000.
That was
16,300, so it went up.
Yeah.
And I go up, something else.
I remember the up if you get
It
rid
must
of
have been a really bad fireplace, so
No,
they
this
took it
is-
out and
He took it out and found someplace to stick it.
That is really shitty.
Well,
Well, I don't know him, so I can't comment.
I don't
So
understand.
the 2-story fireplace is not on here, right? 2-story No, it's on here still. I'm sorry. So this is yeah, it
So
is.
nothing changed.
All right.
Except the price went up.
Well, maybe I just.
No, it didn't go up. I think you were assuming that the fireplace out.
Oh yeah. Well, I also did my. Oh, you know what? I did type it wrong because I just put the
Transpose
3
the
and the
numbers,
6.
yeah.
I did the 3 and the 6 in my notes. That was my fault. All right. So he
Now I
was.
feel better.
Yeah. So. My apologies.
Oh, so this,
Well, no, it
oh, I
makes
know.
All right, so the 2 comps that he gave is 102 Stratfield and 74 Sterling. So 102
What else?
Huh? What was that, Lee?
102 Stratfield and what else?
And 74 Sterling.
I think 70 or Sterling might be better. And those are solds.
So 102 Stratford, I mean, it's 6 years.
Stratfield.
Stratfield, sorry, Stratfield. It's 6 years newer. It was sold for 815,000. I mean, it's one more bedroom, 104 square feet difference with no fireplace, and it's behind the house, and it's sold for 815,000.
102 Stratfield.
I don't even know where that is.
I can't find that.
Oh, wait a minute, those are the condos, aren't they?
This is a duplex. Yes, this is a duplex, and it's a it's a townhouse top duplex. Yeah.
Stratfield Road?
That address doesn't exist.
No, the one on Bullitt.
Old
Old Stratfield.
Oh, Stratfield.
Okay.
That comes up for me as
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I still don't, I know where that is, but.
Old Stratfield.
All right, the one on
Okay, that's all.
Sterling is not a bad. That's not a bad.
And 74 Sterling, it's 3 years newer, sold for 775,000. And I think this is
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they were pretty close.
I like that. I like that comp. Old Stratfield.
One of them looks really similar.
Yeah.
And they say it's,
Structure looks similar. It's not.
Yeah, two good comps.
yay.
815.
Right in the middle of both of them. from
how much was 74 Sterling?
775. So he's right in the middle of the two. Which I don't think it's that far.
So he wants 800.
800.
Yeah.
No problem. We got comps that look a little bit well.
Well, here's one, 779.
Yeah, and I mean he's a 2014 build too.
Yeah.
So, and those other ones are newer.
Yep, and they're less, so.
775 and 815. So I'm okay with 800.
So I have just one question though. So the 2-story fireplace should be removed. Now, I don't want the removal to be after we do it to $800,000. So I want the new value to be $800,000.
Or you don't want a discount on top of the 80.
Right. So how do I vote for that, or how do I?
But is
Well,
there
how
a
much is-
fireplace?
It's not gonna take that much out.
7,700.
Is there a fireplace at all?
Was he going to remove? Oh, it was on the card, but not in the house.
So he has it on the card and there's no fireplace at all.
Yeah. Or here's what I'll do. We'll vote for 800,000, and then I'll send an email across, and then.
The card's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, for appeal number 311, all those in favor of granting in full to $800,000, please raise your hand.
Right.
All right, the vote passes unanimously. Next one up is appeal number 378.
Dean Cardenas. Huh.
What is that name?
So this is for 704 Black Rock Turnpike. The town has a property appraised at $839,700. The appellant is requesting for $650,000. So some of the things he mentioned, it's on a rough hill. The backyard is a full-on hill. Where the house ends is where the land should really end. Because if you see it on the back of the house, I think he actually tried photos. It's like a cliff. And the house value is higher than it should be, he says. The two buildings, there was another building that was built not built at the same time. So there's two buildings, the front part and the back part, and they were both built at different times.
The two family, right?
The two family. The two comps that he gives would be 70 Nepas Road
70, I spelled it.
NEPAS. And the other one is 165 Holly, HALLY. There's 70 Nepas. They sold less than the appraised value at $715,000 back in February of 2025. It was on the market for 61 days, and that property does have flat lands on it, and so he's asking for 650. 165
I have a question before you.
Yeah.
Nepas. Is that an actual two-family? Because they don't have two-families out there.
That's not a two-family area.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Small apartment.
Yeah.
80.
My God, I can't even read this.
Take them off. The Indian building.
Oh, up there. Yes, I know where. It's actually off of
I can't,
Blackbird.
I'm having trouble reading this one page. It's got 3 comps on it. Anybody see that in person and see what it looks like?
I can't see that. I'm seeing blank pages. Yeah, I'm seeing pictures of one house, but you've got something on Churchill.
Yeah, that's like
Pages with
almost
some writing
impossible
at the
to
top
read
of them.
the addresses.
But when you look at it in person, can you read it?
That's the file. You have the file.
I don't have the
Want me to
hard
go
copy.
get the file? No?
I think they included the.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Because the 270 Nepas and 165 Haley is what I had written down.
Oh, I can't read it.
What's the address on?
70.
It's not that didn't sell. It's a house that's appraised at $1.5 million. Is it?
This house?
No, the one on Nepas. I don't understand that one.
Oh, house that big on the.
There's some big houses up there now. They're doing new
Well, they've
construction.
added on and.
3,700 square feet.
Yeah. He might be thinking of when it sold. It might have sold once before for the value that he's saying, but it's probably outside of the val period.
2018, yeah, it's sold. And
The 3 on that
And-
sheet, Grasmere, at Holly Ave, and 115 Churchill Street. That's what you
What
get.
is it?
One of them is my old lady
It's
on
got
it.
something on Churchill Street, I think.
115 Churchill Street.
Sure it's not 105, because he has.
It could be 105.
I have 105
It
on
could be
here.
105,
105's
sorry.
in the card here.
Yeah. I can't read the numbers, 65 maybe, Haley Ave.
Holly.
And I can't read this one here, maybe somebody with better eyes can read.
Which one?
This is the one here.
186. No.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
So hard. 186 Grassmere Avenue. Grassmere.
Well,
Churchill's a
the one at
three-family.
105 Churchill is a
No, I think the subject
3-family.
property is a three.
Yeah, I just said it, that's a 3-family, so.
But isn't the subject property a three family?
Yeah, I thought it was a 2-family.
No, three
It's a
family.
Oh, my
3-family.
mistake. Okay,
Right, my
I've
bad.
got 3 written down, so somewhere.
okay.
I was actually
2 written down.
thinking about doing a partial at 7.
So they were asking for 650, correct? And what were the comparables? What were the, I have a 715, correct?
Yeah, that 165.
Oh, 70, this was not a comp, that's the owner of.
Oh, that's where he lived?
Church.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right. You're right. My apologies.
Did you find any 3-families that sold for more?
I'm trying to find that one on Hallie that he's talking about. What number was that? There's one that's
165
sold.
Alley.
All right, there's one at 165 Hallie, also a 3-family.
750 yes. April.
Sold for 750 in April of 25.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just, it says multi-family in the car. And it's other people.
750
Should be right on the bottom.
plus 5 months, that's 2.5.
Should be right on the bottom.
Under description.
Oh,
For the land, yeah.
768.
It's still here, it's like mine. See,
165
you're looking in the file and I look,
No, this is the bottom. This is the.
I pulled it up from.
It says 3-family, and
What am I missing?
this is 3
See how much did that one sell for?
Okay, I'm losing my
What
eyes.
did that one sell for?
Sorry.
My eyes are getting
Okay.
tired. Lights,
Oh, okay.
these lights are big.
Haley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sold in April of 2025 for 750.
Oh, that's the one Helene was just talking about.
Yeah, that's what he did provide.
So we have a 750, we have a 750,
Yeah.
and anything else or that's it?
He's asking for 650 and I was thinking of doing 720.
Well, the one on Hallie sold for 750.
It was a 3-family. 3-family.
What?
3-family.
3-family, right?
Yes.
It's a 3-family. So.
His is a 2-family.
No, it's a 3-family.
It is?
Yeah, I thought it was a 2-family, but it's a 3-family.
Oh.
So we took that one and then adjusted it up for the several months with a 2.5% increase. That's a 768, 750.
That's time adjusting the
Right,
alley.
that's time adjusting at 0.5% a month.
But Alley sold. Oh, right. Yeah.
So if we do that to 704 Black Rock, the 650?
So what is that new number again?
768, 750.
760.
That would be the time adjusted.
That's the time adjustment.
Of Hallie.
It's only a couple of months at about, it's 0.5% a month, so it only brings it up another, 2.5%. Okay.
But I was thinking 727, so 7.
What you expressed me or was.
Say it one more time.
768, 750.
All right, I would do 769.
Okay.
Or 770.
It's an odd number, I like it.
No, I know.
769.
769, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
So I'd like to motion to grant in part for 769,000. So for appeal number 378, all those in favor of granting in part to 769,000, please raise your hand. All right, the vote passes unanimously. This one should be a fast one for appeal number 519.
519?
590?
Yeah, 519.
519?
519.
Yes. Okay, so 519, so it's 177 Madrassi Ave. The town has a property appraised at $1,070,600, and they are requesting we reduce it to $959,942.
What is it?
$959,942.
Okay.
That right?
I had like 400 something, but I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, it's on the sheet. It's on the printout. So they're 1 out of 4 units, and they were built the same time with the same builder. They were looking at the percentage increases from last year's, which I don't think is really a valid claim. And
Percentage increases of homes from last year?
yeah, from the other 4 units.
Other for properties? you mean?
Yeah, 1 out of 4. And you provided no problems. And so the other units numbers, so his is 177. The others are 157 for 911,400. These are just appraised values. 155 at Jurassic at 905,100. For some reason, he didn't include 175, which is a condo. But those were the other 2 units. And it still doesn't really bring him to the dollar amount he's asking for $959. Close?
Yeah, but there's 2 that closed on Roseville, which is just right up the street. Where they closed in October of 25, and those were built in 2025. And they sold for 903, and the other one sold for 885.
Those are condos also?
Yeah, townhouses. Yeah. The one for 885 sold in October of 25, and then the other one sold. Oh, they both sold in October of 25. Must have had some. They're brand new.
There was a sale at 74. Oh no, that's a Hat Ranch house. Sorry, not.
He wants 959. I mean, if he wants 959, and was he built? He was built in. Built in
2016.
Oh yeah. Give it to him. 959.
Yeah.
Brand new construction is lower than that.
Okay. Any other questions? So for appeal number 519, to grant in full to 959,942. All those in favor, please raise your hand.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, 1 abstention, and the vote passes. I have 2 more. Appeal number 553. So appeal number 553 for 201 Knollwood Drive. And the town has a property appraised at $869,240, and they're requesting for $748,500. So it was 553. So the appellant did provide 2 comps, well actually 3, but one of them was not sold. 40 Knollwood, did that actually sell? Do you see anything on that?
Which one?
40 Knollwood.
Hold on.
I don't think it actually sold. I think it was just an appraised value.
Just looking at the whole street.
He does offer two other.
I mean, 14 Knollwood sold, and 88 Knollwood sold, and 241 Knollwood sold, but.
Okay. So one of the 2 properties he mentions is 1384 North Benson and 235 Lovers. So 1384 North Benson sold in August 2025 for $715,000. So less than what he's asking.
August 2025?
August 2025.
And again, the amount was?
$715,000.
We're gonna add on to that.
Well, so 1384 is a bigger lot size.
That was a two-bedroom house too on North Benson.
Yeah, it's actually a better house, and he's asking for 748, and that one's sold for 715. Anyways, so it's a bigger lot size. It's a comparable house size. The property is more level. It's more quote unquote done up. It's a different neighborhood, but it's not a huge adjustment between the two neighborhoods. I mean, the appraisal is higher than the sales price when we have it appraised versus what it actually sold for. So that was 1384 North Benson. Whether or not we think it's a good comp, I think it is. 235 Lovers Lane. 235 Lovers Lane sold in October 2025 for $830,000. Similar size lot, it's a 3-bedroom, it's a bigger house, and it's in the same neighborhood, and that sold for $830,000.
So you're saying these have better lots than
Yeah,
550?
bigger lot size. 60 Knollwood sold for $827,000.
Ouch.
What's that?
I'm just looking.
Oh yeah. The 60 Knollwood sold for $827,000 in May 2023, which is also a bigger lot and a bigger house, and that's on the same street.
41 Knoll, current sale at almost 621. 41, that was one.
Yeah.
201 is the subject property.
Yeah. 201's a subject. He's looking at another one. Does that actually sell?
241.
241
241 Knollwood sold on January 14th. Oh no, June 11th of 24.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's 65 in 2024. And he's asking for 748.
How much was it, 765?
That one was
But it's a bigger house.
A cape. That was a cape too. It's not a ranch. I think
Yeah.
you kind of gotta stick with a ranch. I like the one at. I do like the one at 88 Knollwood, but let's go lower than that. That's all for 814.
Yep, and February 2015. Same street, bigger lot.
You know, the one on North Benson, that's sold for what? 2 bedroom, yeah, 715. I mean, that probably sold for that because, well, two things. It's on a very busy section of North Benson, and it's only 2 bedrooms. So a similar square footage. I know the person that used to live in that house, and it was definitely an odd interior. Even though it was updated, it was definitely an odd floor plan. So that's why that price was really low.
Good with the ask?
I'm good with it. I'm good at the ask.
It looks like a good comp, but it's got, like you see right here, the building permit.
88.
With a bunch of stuff. So.
The other one at 830, yeah, that's a much bigger house. Yeah,
And
like
also
almost
for
twice the size.
Right, I'm saying so.
Yeah,
I think there's a reason it went for
830
its
is
office.
300 square feet. So yeah, I mean, he's not. I'm okay with it.
It's kind of done off, which would make sense that it went for more.
Yes.
Well, it's not really a comp.
I mean, I think it justifies that this other house would be worth a little less.
Yeah.
And that's what he's asking for. I'm fine with it. If anyone else has any other questions.
Yeah, I'm good with it too.
So appeal number 553 to request to reduce the appraised value to the requested value of $748,500. Please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstentions? One.
Because I wasn't here.
And the motion passes. I have one last one. Can we take it out really quick?
Sure.
8:05.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then I thought it was.
The night is young.
Take the evening, let's
It
go.
was only 7 for you.
Oh, right. 844 is the next appeal number.
What is it, 304?
844.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing.
No worries, 844.
844, okay. Inwood. That's great.
So this is for 180 Inwood Road. The town has a property appraised at $1,517,500. They're requesting for $1,100,000. They're claiming that it needs repairs. It's the same kitchen 38 years ago. There's even they did make a case about the sale of the land. I mean, there's value in that land. They did come up with 2 comps. I don't think they're great comps, but maybe you guys can tell me otherwise. 3853 Congress Street. That sold for in January 2026 for $1,170,000. It's another old house. I mean, it's 25 years newer. It's a different neighborhood. But it says it's unqualified, but it might just be because it just happened in January this year.
What happened in January?
The sale. It says unqualified.
Are the houses about the same size?
It's another old house. It's close.
Okay, I do know the people who live in this house, so I just want that to be out there. And their kitchen really is very
Old. Yeah.
Even I am shocked that they don't have a kitchen. It is really old.
Value of their.
Any other property would be 38 Edgar Hill Road. Edgar. 38 Edgar.
It's not Edge?
ADGER?
I never heard of Edward Hill Road.
Edge Hill, my bad.
We're close.
Edge Hill, I put Edgar Hill Road. Edge. Thank you. For $730,000 in January of 2026.
How much again?
$730,000.
House looks big.
It's a different neighborhood.
Edge Hill?
Edge.
It's not comparable at all. Half the size.
It's similar building.
You're comparing a 19,000 square foot to a 5,000 square foot house.
Different neighborhood.
Different neighborhood.
I don't look
Okay,
One
I'm
seven
looking.
acres.
Yeah.
How much acre? How many acres? Wait, let me look. How much acres is that?
Sure you have the address right? What is that accepts? So I got it. How was that?
Was it sold recently?
Yeah.
That's fine.
But they just basically did it from the similar house build date.
Similar house.
The date the house was built.
Build.
Yeah, built, yeah. I don't think they really made that.
Just see.
Even if they made
It's hard because of the square footage. It's a huge house. I mean, some of the ones that are big like that are over in Brooklawn area, like on Collingwood, and that was like, even that's not even this big. That's like 3,500 square feet. Let me look at this. That one that keeps popping up on Stratfield Road, it's been in some of Greg Lane's appraisals, that Victorian.
On the corner?
43, that's the closest, like 4,322 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. That closed in July of 24 for 1,175.
Like, exactly for 1,000,001 from 1,000,005. Even if you bought the dwelling at completely dropped the dwelling to $500,000, that's what comes up to its ask, and I feel like that's just not realistic.
I was just looking at 3663 Congress Street.
What street?
Congress.
No, we can't use that for Inwood.
Oh, well, he used one on Congress.
Yeah, he did.
That was and this one is like a few houses down from the one he used.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, we can't use Congress. That's not a good comp for Inwood.
So, all right, so none of his comps are any. So we're striking all of his comps. Okay.
Are you good? Do you have any other questions?
I wish I could understand why the value of the house went up $200,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. That should be a red flag, something's not right there.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of money. Especially if
the kitchen is the way it's.
No, I am telling you, every time I go there, I say, people. I mean, it's a cool house.
Yeah.
It was built, what year was it built?
1925.
Right, I mean, it's by some industrialist probably who lived in Bridgeport. They sell the original bathroom sinks. I mean, not the toilet, but the.
I mean, that's a 55% increase just in the, whereas most places, if they're older, we've been seeing decreases. There's no permits pulled that I can see, so I don't know.
No, they haven't, I mean,
That's the only number that bothers me, so I'd be willing to give some.
How many bathrooms?
5 full and 2 half.
Oh, there's one in the attic, I think, for original people had a maid or something. That bathroom.
He time-stamped that Victorian from 1907, which is the closest to his square footage.
Say that again, sorry.
Time-stamped that, you get 1245.
1907.
100.
What property is that?
That's 538 Stratfield Road. And that was all redone, like beautiful inside.
What was the time adjusted number again?
That was, the number came to 1245500.
That is a cool house.
Yes, that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's where all the monkey books in Bridgeport.
Well, they did. That's right.
The houses got developed.
Judges and everything.
And those people sold that house and bought a lot across the street and built.
So even with the time adjusted of 1,245,000, and we're at 1.5 right now.
And it's closer to Bridgeport, but it's not the traffic.
I mean, I'm willing to do a partial at 1.
Yeah, I am too.
At 1,250.
I could do that.
Yeah, I agree too.
Okay. Any other questions for debate?
I'm gonna abstain just because I
So I would like to put the vote on appeal number 844 to do grant in part to 1,245,000.
What you said?
Yeah, I know. It's 1,245,500, so I'm gonna just stick with 1,245.
Okay.
Thousand. $1,245,000 even. No, I'm gonna do 1,250,000. My bad. $1,250,000 to grant in part for appeal number 844. All those in favor, please raise your hand.
I'm abstaining.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? One abstention, and the motion passes. That's all for me.
Next victim.
Okay.
You wanna go?
I'm gonna bow out now.
All right, Lee, thank you.
So my daughter doesn't get too upset.
Yeah, I'm surprised you stayed this long.
Great.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
tell you, having
you.
two real estate people really
All
helps.
right, take care.
It's really,
I don't know the neighborhoods like these guys do.
I know the neighborhoods, but I don't.
I know some of them.
All right. Appeal number 911 is 83 Castle Ave.
83.
83 Castle Ave.
Castle, no.
Castle.
Near I-95.
The owner is Peter Gennardo. The town's value is $555,100, and he is asking for $325.
What's the number again? Sorry.
911. Not that it matters, but this was one of the appeals that we heard that last Saturday we were squeezing a whole bunch. He has 7 in a row. So he was appealing all of his properties, it seemed like. So take that for what it's worth. I'm just throwing that out there. This is a vacant lot. He's owned it since the 80s and they have done nothing to it. Yeah, it is behind Town Fair Tire. It is noisy, apparently. Not apparently, I mean, we know the area. Yes, that is noisy. It is hard to find comps. And the main argument that he had was just that with higher construction costs, the builders are only looking for lower cost land. So again, take that for what it's worth. The lot itself is 25,000 square feet. I don't know what that works out to. I just go off the, so,
That right? About half an acre?
Yeah, it's about half an acre.
Half an acre.
So interesting, you look up 83 Castle Ave, and there's a big building on that lot.
Oh.
Yes, it is, 83 Castle Ave, Fairfield, look.
I'm on the field guard.
I looked that up online, just to let you know.
Oh, maybe that's what he's planning to put
That's what I
there.
think he's planning to put that there. That's what he's doing. Not that, just saying.
Because that's the Google map aerial
Oh,
view.
yeah, look at that.
That's what he's planning on doing with that land.
Peter Gennardo.
Yeah,
That's the right lot?
yeah, look.
Fairfield.
Very fishy.
I take your word.
Very fishy.
Well, here's the thing though, until he does it.
No, you
Can't
are
consider it.
correct. You're right.
I hear you. So I
Right.
took a look at,
Doesn't matter how noisy it is, you get.
70 Castle Ave, 84 Castle Ave, 100 Castle Ave, 114 Castle Ave, and 128 Castle Ave.
Do they all touch?
I don't know, I just grabbed
Oh, can't touch
those
that one.
5 properties for land purposes. And they're the only one that was, the largest one was 100 Castle Avenue, and that was 15,000 square feet as opposed to the 25,000 of the property. And that one increased 75% or almost 76% year over assessment to assessment. This one, was at 81%, so I didn't think he was that off the mark currently at the 555, 100. I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not get to the 325 at all, and I could find nothing else to help me support that number. And I feel like this is the first time I'm saying that with any of the ones I've done, so it hurts my soul to say that.
And no math?
But I genuinely, no, I have averages here for you, but none of them are worth sharing because
That's the cookies.
They don't support, they just don't support it, and there was not much in here other than that he's made no improvements to it, and I get it, but if I look at all of the other land on that street, it all increased proportionately, so it's not like there was like something weird going on with his property. So they're either all wrong, but, I just couldn't get there, so.
So you have 8 properties. There are 8 properties.
Five. I found 5 others. It's just not sale property because I couldn't find others.
No, I get it.
Both vacant lots, but they all increased on average 81%. And he literally is spot on with that 81%. So I just couldn't.
Why 81? That's so.
I don't know, but that's what the land value increased for all of them consistently. It was consistent. So.
We just got a 90% condition adjustment for 10% deduction.
So I do feel like I'm doing him a disservice, but there's really nothing else to go on, so.
Any other questions for Bailey?
How do you even figure that out? I mean, that's a serious question.
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, he didn't come to me with anything other than builders are gonna want lower construction costs. And
That's since the beginning of time. They always want lower.
so I have nothing else, so.
Okay, so is there land, vacant land out there in a crappy location apparently? Oh. Okay, for building.
If there is,
No, I'm sure you look.
no, I'm not gonna say I did an exhaustive search.
Not necessarily a crappy location for a
That's right.
small multifamily, you know.
No, he's
MDU kind of
building a,
thing. Not multifamily, like a
he's
small.
not putting a
apartment building.
multifamily out there. He's
I'm saying
putting
an
a building
MDU,
building.
multi-dwelling.
He's putting an office type
Oh, was that an office?
behind Town Fair Tire?
Oh, that was an office building. not
It
an
is.
apartment building.
No, it looks like an office building.
No, it's 43 units.
Oh, so it is a.
Yeah, apartment.
We don't have nearly enough apartments already.
But it's not built yet. and we-
Anyway, like Paulette said, he hasn't built it, so it's
Yet.
not relevant.
Right, okay.
Anyways.
I can't support the number, but I'm willing to make the motion for it, and whatever happens, happens.
All right.
Unless anybody has any further discussion.
So for appeal number 911 to grant the appellant's requested value of $325,000, all those in favor, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand. The vote is denied unanimously.
All right, so you have all the others there, right?
No, I didn't. For some reason on the agenda, I was not asked to
didn't know
present.
The rest of it.
But, some of them were commercial, some were residential, some were unfair probation. They weren't all the same, so
okay.
this is, just happens to be the only one of his, but I just thought it was part of the story to let you know that we are appealing all 7. And I don't know if there was a portfolio of more, but there was at least 7.
I got a whole bunch.
Okay, I didn't have any.
Is that the same address or same?
No, they're like all property.
They're all over. They're all over.
Properties.
Yeah.
Some are commercial.
Yes.
They're all over town.
And some of them
Don't you
are
guys
gonna
like
be a
that?
challenge
Yeah.
when we get to them. But for now, that's the only one of
That
those
guy.
I have today.
Oh, okay.
So you know
The
Well, no, I met him.
Sorry, I have
I did an hour and a half with him.
the next
Hold on,
one
guys.
is, sorry, the next one is 971. Sorry, I'm just, like, if I don't, I'm already not doing today's today, so I'm already 2 days behind.
Let's go.
Just wanna get going. 971. The property address is 1 Naps Park Drive. Town has a value of $496,783, and he is asking for $400,000. This is a half duplex, so he was using the other half duplex as a comp, because he said there isn't, and there really isn't a lot of backup here as well. He didn't have a lot of stuff, but he wanted to use the other half backup. He also mentioned that he did list this for sale. He tried to sell it in August of 2024 at $499. About a week and a half later, it looks like he reduced that price by $10,000 to $489,000, and that was only a week and a half, but still got no takers on it, and then he took it off the market, and so I guess he couldn't sell it for what he wanted. So, and that was back in 2024 for $489, and he's currently appraised at $496. So he felt like he couldn't get the $489 in 2024. He's not getting $496 now for what that's worth. I did look at 3 Naps Park Drive, which is also a half duplex, approximately the same size and square footage. Subject property is 1,572 square feet. 3 Naps Park is 1,600, so give or take 70 or so. It has an extra bedroom, same bath, has a bigger lot. But
Does that have its own card number? You just look at it as a card.
I just the main card number.
No.
Has
Appeal
its own-
number.
Oh, no, he's not also appealing. No, sorry. And then, so that one appraised at 531,720. But looking at that, it didn't really help me do anything, to be honest. So really, all I could do, he had pictures, he showed me pictures of, I think they were just on his phone. I don't think he included in here. I told him to go back and try to upload those pictures, but I don't think he did that because it's not in the file, but I physically did see pictures of photos. There was an old kitchen, there's carpeting still all over the place. There's an unfinished basement, all that good stuff. So he purchased the home back in 2022 for $410,000. That seems like a long time, but if I did time adjust that for 3 years, that got me to around $488,000. So I did not come to a full recommendation on this one because he was asking for $400. I can't get there. $488 is close to the $496 he's already at. I could do a partial at $488-ish, or I don't really know how much value there is there, and that's really making a time adjustment for 3 years, which I feel like there's a lot of room for error.
What do you have?
That's pretty much what he's asking.
And then you can't come back and forth.
Exactly. So I feel like if he wants to try again, we'd be ruining his chances by giving him a token. So unless anybody can think of another reason why, or wants to talk about it more, again, these hurt my soul.
Any other questions for debate? Or not debate, deliberation? All right, so for appeal number 971, all those in favor to reduce the account's requested value to $400,000, please raise your hand. All those opposed, please raise your hand. The bill is denied unanimously.
The next one is 106. This one, the property owner, or the property address is 208 Sturgis Road. And the owner is Jeff Smith, who I saw about 20 times, I feel like, just because he's an appraiser. So the town has his property valued at $1,371,600. He's asking for $1,150,000. Obviously, he has an appraisal. Obviously, he did not do it. He got somebody else to do it for him.
He's smart.
He had Larry Kelly do his appraisal.
Oh, my neighbor.
And has an appraisal of the value that he's asking for $1,150,000 as of 10/1/2025. He did many comps here. He did 3 that were in a more that had traffic more like the subject property. So the addresses were 1142 Mill Plain, 28 Elm Street, and 407 Meadowbrook. All of those sold within the reval period of anywhere from December of 2024 through July of 2025, with average sale prices of $1.1 million. Square footage, they were actually a little bit bigger on average than the subject property. Subject property is 2,200 square feet. The average was 2,650. All had more bedrooms than the subject property. Subject property only has 3 bedrooms. These were 4 and 5 bedroom homes. The subject property did, though, have a lot size that was about twice as large as the average here. So,
1142.
that sold for $1.1 million. Yeah. And so with the average sale price there being around 1.1, I was 1.116. The 1.15 didn't seem off. He did do, he had 3 other comps, 196 Woods End, 207 Windsor Road, and 94 Orchard Hill. Those he threw into the bucket of quieter streets, but still comparable to the house. Those average sale prices was 1.2 million, slightly bigger square footage. I mean, I could go on and on here, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm comfortable with their ask of, based on the comps and just the fact that they do have the appraisal. But, to still go through there, again, with all of these, his lot size is bigger. So, but these were quieter streets, and then additional comps that were on the appraisal was 399 North Benson, 129 Brookmere, and 180 Sturgis. Again, average square footage was larger than the subject property by about 500 square feet for those, but the average sale price was 1,287. But the lot size here was at least bigger. These were all closer to his. The average was 23,000 as opposed to 27,000. I am comfortable with the ask of 1150. If anybody has any questions or wants to talk about any of the comps, I mean, we can dig through the details, but they all seem like decent comps to me.
The only thing I'm not comfortable with is, and he doesn't have a field card in here, but he has one of those adjustments, one of those premium adjustments on his land. There's absolutely no reason for this.
West Sturgis?
And it's not a quiet side street, it is a busy cut-through street with trucks going to the nurseries all day long.
Oh, you mean on the field?
There's no adjustment on there, right?
He's got an adjustment for, so in other words, he gets his value and then we tack on another tax.
Right.
Right.
And I just don't, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because it's gonna come up again, there's another appeal on this street. And I don't know that they have an appraisal.
Gotcha.
So I just,
Yeah, I don't.
That's,
But the appraisal looks good. I mean,
you know, since the appraisal's okay, we're not arguing, but I'm not gonna bother, but.
Do you think STG is like Sturgis Park or
Right,
something?
Sturgis, but it's like, so what? It's one freaking street.
Yeah. So, I mean, he didn't make that argument in his. Maybe it's
I don't think he
inherently built into the appraisal,
He
but.
doesn't know. Nobody knows. People don't realize it.
Interesting.
I saw one sale.
1150.
That was a much nicer house. It's what, 5 or something?
Right, well, that's my point, is that there's one sale on Sturgis that's 1.35, which is what they appraised his house at. But this is a 4,500 square foot, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2.5 acres. So, like, which house would you choose if you're gonna pay, you know, 1.4 million?
Yep.
Like,
Right.
Absolutely.
it was 3080 Sturgis. It's another
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sturgis Highway, but still, like, it just tells you it's off.
So I am comfortable with that.
So which one was praised for the island?
This other, I just happened to notice another, like a house twice the size on Sturgis Avenue that sold for what his appraised, same amount, almost identical amount of his appraisal is at. Which is crazy. You know, just furthers his argument.
Any other questions for deliberation? All right, so for appeal number 106, to reduce the policy requested amount from $1,150,000, all those in favor, please raise their hand. The vote passes unanimously.
Okay. Next one is 231. Address is 276 Carroll Road. Town has an appraised value of $781,500, and they are only asking for $755. So very small amount. And really, the main argument here was that she didn't offer any comps. She offered her own house as a comp because it was sold in November of 2025. Or she bought it for $760,000. And she's asking for $755 because she just purchased it in November. Sorry, for $760, but with a $5,000 credit for needed repairs. So she was netting out the $5,000 for the needed repairs. The driveway has tree roots growing under it and needs to be replaced. The kitchen is not renovated.
Is that a ranch by any chance?
I'm sorry?
Is that a ranch?
It is a ranch, yes.
Lean's listing.
Oh, was it? Okay. It's only about 50 feet, what do I have here, a flat backyard, and the rest is a hill. I'm inclined, since she just bought it in November and she got I'm inclined to give her the $755. She's only asking. Yeah, no. And yes, I feel like I'm fine with the netting out the
Also,
credit.
if you went back a month,
Right, we have to go back up.
you could take off a few $1,000s anyway.
Yeah, so I'm fine with the 755.
Okay.
Yeah, basically it's her sale price with the credit, so.
So, for appeal number 231, all in favor of reducing to the council requested amount, 755,000, please raise your hand. And vote passes unanimously.
Okay. Next one, number 59. 29 Shoreham Village Drive. I don't know about you guys, but I saw a ton.
What appeal number?
59. Of Shoreham Village Drive and Shoreham Village Terrace people. Okay.
Here's what?
I saw a bunch of
Street
people.
Saloon or something?
Yeah, there are another street that needs to be in Grasmere, not in the beach area.
Oh, totally. Well, so that's a big issue that I have with this project. But this was a very well organized, very like a solid case was made here and very good exhibits, if you will. First thing she talks about is strictly the noise complaints. She's on a part of the Shoreham Terrace. She's on the outside of the circle instead of where she literally faces the strip mall.
Yep.
And so there's constant noise complaints. There's that dough place that's open till all hours of the night. Crazy.
No.
Yeah, DVD.
Oh.
And they literally have a sign outside, I think, that says open crazy late or something that's like that. Like it is, and she had pictures. I don't know how
What do they sell?
No.
dough, I guess.
No.
Yeah, it's probably like college
Donuts.
kids getting their munchies on after going out.
Something go.
But so she gets a lot of noise from that. She has pictures here showing like the floodlights, the everything, the noise. There's just been a lot of noise complaints.
She complained about the traffic because the parking, there's a lot of times people will park on that street and walk across to the restaurant or stuff that's over there.
She had a lot of complaints, and that was not one of them.
Because I had clients there and that was a big complaint.
She gave several comps right on her same street. That the bucket of these comps were properties with no or limited view of commercial property. So these are already considered better than hers because she literally has pictures from her backyard and from her kids' rooms of looking into this dough place and all that.
They do calzones, I just.
Okay, there you go.
Late at night.
Those properties were 8 Shoreham Village Drive, 13, 47, and 329 Shoreham Village Drive. The subject property is a 3-bedroom, 1 full, 1 half bath. As it is, given its smaller size or whatever, it increased 109%. Wow. From 109%, 130% was the land.
How big is that lot?
It's 9,130. It's no bigger. It's like on average the same-ish as the rest of these. So, because I have to take the averages of everything, those average appraisal numbers, because I couldn't use sales numbers for those, was 937. Subject property is at 1058, okay, which I think all of this is appraisal. She did put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 properties for sales comps. So you can tell me if you agree or disagree with these property addresses, but 112 Sunset Avenue, 225 Paper Mill Lane, 64 Woodside Avenue, 108 Hillcrest Road, 28 Newell Place, 558 Riverside Drive, 158 Fairview Avenue, and 38 Edge Hill Road. That's the one you were looking at before. These all, from a traffic standpoint, all seemed good comps.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't have a problem with those.
she was very, I feel like, trusted this woman. The average sale price for all those homes, which sold anywhere from, they were all in 2025, from anywhere from February all the way up to January of 2026. All sold on average for $814,000. Average square footage was 1,564. Subject property is at 1,651. Close enough. Subject property has a little bit larger lot size, 8,800 versus 9,100. But again, all those houses appraised at only 835. Subject property is appraised at 1,058,000. It just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It's sorry, I just read the rest of my notes, adversely impacted by noise. There's many photos included. But I'm comfortable with the ask of 855, or of 850, sorry. Again, this, and I have others in the same area. If you look at their field card, not to mention their proximity to what's happening at the Circle Drive, at the Circle Diner.
Yeah.
So that is also a huge thing that I personally think that we can't ignore. Sorry, I did just want to look up the field card real quick because I don't think that this Shore and Village Drive should be receiving the same premium as the rest of the beach neighborhood gets. I think it's like
And they are getting a premium.
And they are. It is, where is it? 29. Because this is not the first one of these that I've heard. I might even have others in here today. But they receive a 2.35 neighborhood adjustment. That is the same as what I'm getting on Colonial Drive. That's crazy to me, that they're just getting lumped into this beach area. And then they also get, they get a slight discount that's 5%, because it's a 0.95 factor, which is SV, which I'm assuming is Shore and Village, but you jacked them up 235%, and then you took down 5%. So to me, that is still highly inequitable. That's, I guess, a bigger discussion to have, but one that I fully then can get to her ask, because I personally think that 235 is.
The assessor should go into retail, because that's what you do in retail, you jack it up and then you.
Yeah, so.
Exactly is the.
It's in that.
Like where Luigi's was and all those trippy malls.
Yeah.
So it's across the street.
It
sits up, so you
On the north
see right.
Romanacci's is there now.
Oh.
You know, one of those.
So like her house is
Her house is like,
right there.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, she literally has pictures of like, this is
Her
what it
house
looks
must
like.
be set pretty
her
high,
house.
because it's like,
I think this was from
Her
her
house
son's.
is set high.
well
They
protected.
set up. They set up.
Who does?
The house is.
The house does.
I think
or
she
the
said
road
that's
does. Oh, the shopping center actually is up.
Yeah.
It is up.
It's above the road. You have to go down a little bit to get to the road.
So that's, they're coming this way, we're going right into that.
Right, just because when you look at the map like this, it looks
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
should be protected from it, but they're not.
No,
I had 2 or 3 people in that area.
I had a lot,
Yeah.
so
And that used to be a nice area.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I would like to give her 850.
Is that what she asked?
She asked for 850,
Okay.
and the average
I
sale
agree, I
prices
just
of the
wasn't sure.
comps that I felt like we kind of agreed were decent comps was 814, so I'm happy with 850.
So for appeal number 59, to reduce the account's requested value of $850,000, all those in favor, please raise your hand. Any opposed? The motion passes.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Number 96, also, well, this is 43 Shoreham Terrace.
43?
43 Shoreham Terrace, the appeal number is 96. In my recommendation box, I have question marks, so that means I did not come to conclusion. I will need assistance. So the town value is 839,113, and
17.
I'm sorry, it says 839,113. I don't know if there was another adjustment that was made. But they are asking for 551,000. So they did have an appraisal and it was from May of 2025. So that is where the 551, I believe, came from.
May of 25.
May of 25. So
I see an appraisal here.
she said attached appraisal from May of 2025, so maybe it was an old one then. Well, that would maybe
Because there's 2.
sustains my question marks. Because which one are you looking at? This says,
Oh, maybe there's 2.
no, well,
One
right,
that said something was from the bank.
Oh, yeah, no, this appraisal right here, this data facts
Oh, okay,
thing,
sorry.
says May 7th, 2025 with a value of 551.
Is this like a real?
I mean,
Doesn't have like the cover page.
right. I don't know what data facts is, maybe, well, when Paulette comes back, she can, 'cause you're right, it's also not a 50 pager, you know? In it, they gave, I feel like we keep reading, we're gonna be intimately aware of all these same houses because there's so few sales that I feel like they just keep coming up as the same comp. So, in it, the comps are 127 Grasmere and then 108 Churchill Street and 126 Churchill Street. They averaged to almost spot on to the same square footage as the, subject property, which is a 1331 square foot cape with 3 bedrooms and 1 full, 1 half bath. They all have the same lot size. Oh, in the appraisal, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost like they do that intentionally. Why?
Yeah, partly like 551, and they're asking.
Yeah, it's also not in the 3 that they get, for what it's worth, because I have beef with some of our neighborhood codes and who's getting what sorts of adjustments. But these 3 are all in neighborhood 95 as opposed to the subject property, which is in 96. So take that for what it's worth. It's close. It's close. But if I just looked on my own, and again, I don't know if this is a good comp or not, but 14 Eleanor Terrace did show up as a sale. This is where, again, our realtors, if they were here, could add more color. But, I'm sorry, 14 Eleanor Terrace. Looks like it was fully remodeled in, when was it? I have it in my notes here. In 2006, so different than this property. Oh, right, I do have my notes here that they had comps from an appraisal in 2020, but I didn't use them, I used the recent ones. I didn't even look at that, to be honest.
Let's have the lot size.
14 Eleanor Terrace? Oh, okay. But that sold for $850 in December of 2025. And it is a cape, and it's practically the same square footage, and it was built around the same time. And it's only 2 bedrooms, but again, it was remodeled as opposed to this one was not. So.
Oh, it's not, hold on, not the house thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, I see 4,500 versus 5,000, but, so.
What was that address? I'm sorry.
14 Eleanor Terrace. Now, that's not one that they gave me, so I felt bad looking for others that were actually not helping them. But, the only thing I will say is that for Shoreham Terrace, again, and I think this probably has to do with that premium or whatever for being in the neighborhood, who knows? There's nothing though to suggest why their land should have increased 123%. It went from 323 to 723. So for there, I could see there being some sort of, but there's nothing I can see that gets me to 551 whatsoever.
I don't either, honestly.
Nothing.
Terrace house looks so it looks really similar.
Like I can see an 8 number.
You can see a what?
8 number.
Well, but the town has them at 839.
Yeah.
So I really struggled with this one because I felt like I wanted to do something, and I understand that the comps that they have, the average sale price of those comps was 561. So I get where the 551 is coming from, but I couldn't get there, and I hate to say it. And
It's not your job to.
I know, but I feel like I've been good about finding a middle ground or a partial, and I didn't know what to do. So anybody, I'd like open to any and all suggestions. But if not, that's.
I mean, the only thing I would look at is an 8 number, but
Is what?
maybe high 7s. 8 number, 800, but that's what we're at anyways.
Right.
We're at 839.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not 550, and I
850 into 7.
I'm almost like thinking we should go
And you want to table it, and then I can call them and I don't know how.
I don't think we normally do that.
You can,
Yeah, but I don't know if that really.
Yeah, I don't-
I'll call that woman.
Yeah, that was to clarify.
Yeah.
Thing, yes, but
Yeah, I'm calling that woman so they can visit her house. Remember, who was here for
oh
that?
right, that's
Right, but that's, I feel like that's
situation
different.
too.
Well,
But this one is not, I don't think there was a misunderstanding. I think
There's not a misunderstanding.
they gave me an appraisal with 3 houses that equal 561. And they're asking for 551. Like, that's not wildly off, that I could be like, oh, maybe let's revisit. I don't see 551. So, but I don't know. I just wish this one was presented a little bit better, and I tried really hard to get, but I can't. I can't, but I would be open
43
to a.
Wareham Terrace.
Have you ever seen this appraisal report that they provided? Data facts, qualitative appraisal report. It's not like a normal looking.
Do you want to see it? I have it.
Please.
It doesn't, they don't do any adjustments or anything. It's not like.
Almost like the intensity coverage. The 1 feet.
It looks like something you'd like go and buy online, like.
I don't know that name.
I'm sure it's legitimate.
I don't. I think a realtor might have done this. Because there's a realtor, I think, with that last name, but
Everybody has a bias. I don't know what, no matter what.
I know, I mean, but
they
then
all
there's
have a
also part
bias.
of me that says, you know, Shoreham Terrace shouldn't be getting that premium, but I just,
Oh, no. Certified residential real estate appraiser, typically, whoever.
It's just weird that they didn't do any. It's not the normal form you see. Adjustments.
I mean, I look at that house and I just don't know if it's an $839,000 house, but I don't.
Well, it depends on where it is. It's,
Well, he didn't make any adjustments, but he used streets that are certainly of a lesser quality, even though we could argue that that really is Grassmere. Churchill Street is not a street you want to be on. It's just not a pleasant street.
Right.
Grassmere Avenue is cramped and busy. It
Well,
ends up
it's-
in commercial
So
property.
you weren't here when you mentioned, like, I just found one that's in the same neighborhood that was 14 Eleanor Terrace. That sold in December of 2025, but it sold for $850.
Right.
But Eleanor Terrace is a different neighborhood. That's really the beach
Well, it's the
area.
same neighborhood code, but
Yeah,
yes.
it's just, that's really the beach area.
So if that's not a good one either, then maybe I could, maybe we could all, but then I'm just throwing a
Give me a
dart.
number.
Yeah, so I don't feel good about that either, but
Paula, do you really see this house being a $500,000?
I don't really know what that was like.
no, I mean,
I
I
think more.
don't think it's 500, but I could not see it at 839 either.
Well, right.
what about 800?
I just don't believe it being 800. It's just, then you're like locking them in at 800.
Is this it here, or is this,
If you want to go down to 551,
Right, so I feel
honestly,
like,
if you think that they gave a compelling, I'm just reason to go down $300,000.
no.
no,
Okay.
Seems like what?
If they give a compelling reason to, I can't think of a reason why, but I'm just saying, was there something there that,
I can do some math, because I don't like again, this is another property that's getting, increased by 235% and then gets a 5% discount for Shoreham Village. I think that's completely crazy.
well, this was done for the bank, for mortgage.
That's an old one.
Right, there's 2 in there. One is from 2020 and
Well,
one.
that's from 2020.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't think it's an $800,000 house, but I don't know that it's 500.
no, it's not.
so if you were selling it as a real estate broker, just, what do you think?
I don't know, because I'm trying to
Location.
find, Trying to find some information about it. What is it? How big is it even? Is it a?
Especially when
Three
you're
bedroom, 1.5 bath?
Yeah,
Is that what it is? Am I looking at the right house? 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath?
Yes, yep.
This little cottage looking thing here?
43 Shoreham Terrace.
43 Shore Drive?
Shoreham Terrace.
No, I would not say that that's an $800,000. It might be a $600 and something thousand dollar house, it could even be a $700,000.
Right,
But it's not an $800,000. How about other houses on Shoreham Village? Did they sell and
Well, that was her
Couldn't
point.
find any,
find them?
I didn't.
see any. You might be able to find some. Access to better data.
When the lines were perfect.
You know, like, if you just go off the Vision default ones and you click on sales, that's that. Eleanor Terrace came up. But these are all beachier. Clinton Street, 847 Riverside Drive, maybe that one's.
Well, that might maybe.
That one was
And
not
that one's-
really deep.
That one's
It's like
650.
marginal.
There you go. That would, Riverside Drive would be an okay comp.
And
The
55,
next street over.
55 Robson, please.
55 what? Robson?
Robson. But that sold in 2021. I'm sorry, and the Riverside Drive one sold in 2020 for 650. So,
Well, it's only gone up since then.
Well, remember, well, mostly, remember, not every house goes up.
I do understand that.
Most do, but not everyone does.
I just think the ask was too low. If the ask was even something a little more, I don't want to say reasonable that I could get to, but I just can't get there.
Realistic.
So unless, I'm open to, but not just throwing a dart out there. Like if I could justify it, like if we take the land down another 20% and then keep.
What happens if you take that adjustment off the land? Let's start with that.
Well, the adjustment is actually a discount for this Shoreham
Yeah,
Village.
they
But
don't
if I
have
take,
enough charge.
Oh, they
no,
don't.
well, they do for the neighborhood of
Right, right.
245.
That I think it would be hard for us to.
I have no problem taking
Maybe
that
it's
off
a-
the spectrum.
The
People probably
appraiser
do.
needs to fix.
Right, well, I just
They
think,
call,
but
but
he's,
it's-
I think
they
it's
need to create a new
absurd.
neighborhood.
Yes, I think it's absurd that they're getting treated the same way as. So, that's a bigger discussion. But
I don't think we're getting anywhere.
I don't think we're getting anywhere.
Does anybody know where Ross is? Because he's supposed to be available to public and stuff, and he's not around.
Not around tonight,
Oh,
but
not
not
around.
Oh, you got it in the window.
It's 9 o'clock, are we gonna vote?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to vote.
Let's vote and let's
I'm ready to go.
I don't have a partial number. I wish I did, but I don't.
I don't, and I would throw out a partial number if his ask was closer.
Right, that's what I mean.
Right.
Right, but it's.
It's not a, yeah.
want to wait on that one and revisit it.
We're gonna.
No.
I don't have any more, I don't have any more data to bring. I
No,
have,
I'm good with voting on this.
Right, you decide.
What are we voting?
So for appeal number 96, to reduce to the requested value of $551,000. And all those in favor, please raise their hand. All those opposed, please raise their hand. All those, any abstentions? One abstention. So the motion is carried.
So we to come back, or she?
Next year.
yes,
Come back next year
with hopefully more.
more data or
And pass it back down
information.
to Chrissy.
Is that all yours?
Great.
No, I have.
To
more.
Christie. Here.
Are those done?
This down. No, those are
That's
done.
Chrissy's at the end,
Oh.
I could look at the.
They can go
This
on
is
that
a done
file
one
then.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those go there.
These are done?
All right, people, it's
What are
a
those
deal.
ones over there? Are those
I'm gonna
finished?
see you
Those
next
are
week.
finished, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not coming.